I'm in the building.
Go on mute, bro.
All right.
This ain't combat sports. Bloodbuster returns. What's good, fight K-Black Boxing.
Beverly Rose Boxing and Entertainment.
Kelly Enigma, Boxing and Sports.
Yes, indeed.
Smoke City.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City Mob. Smoke City.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
What's up, family? What's up, family? Earl Taylor, I see you in the building. PK, what's going on, family? Jimmy Milford, Happy Meals, Georgia Boy, Roderick Thompson. You know what I mean? Josh Beasy. You feel me? Son, man. Dre Day, I see you in the building, man. I see y'all in the building. What's going on, family? El Fenici, I see you in the building. Renique 313, what's going on? Detroit in the building, man. Yes, indeed. Greg Wyatt, what's up, baby? Damon P, I see you. The Jukebox, I see you. Cool Key, I see you in the building, family. Renee, what's up, baby? Voice TV, what's happening? Christopher Benson, I see you in the building, man. What's going on, family? Lex, St. Cruz and the OG, Ash Kicking Products, I see you in the building, man. Lamont Roberts, Fred Thomas, Sheldon Holmes, LT Green Organics, I see you. Sam Zero, you feel me? What's going on, family, man? What's the damn deal? This is Junior the Truth, man. Right back like we left our keys, man. We right back like we left our keys. The shit just don't stop, man. Thank you so much for tuning in to get another episode of the Smoke City MobCast, man, presented by the LDBC. That is Lions Den Boxing Community. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to go over to the website over at www.ldbcsports.com. Yes, indeed, man. Create a profile while you're over there. It is absolutely free. You do not want to miss any of the news that's coming directly from the LDBC. That platform over there is of us, by us, and for us, and that is the Lions Den Boxing Community. So we really, truly appreciate you, man. Before we get started, man, we had those of you guys that rock with us, you know what it is, man. We had an epic day today. Man. So I'm going to go, oh, God. And y'all, oh God, we're gonna come right back to that though. We're gonna come right back to the super chats. I got y'all. I promise. Matter of fact, yeah, we're gonna go. I'm gonna take it right over to the general of this thing, man. 78 Sports TV, man. What's going on, family?
What's going down, brother?
Man, before you speak on this epic day we had today, man, I want you to tell the people how they can follow you, and then you go ahead and cook, bro.
Hey, man, follow me right here on YouTube at 78 Sports TV. You can catch me on LDBCsports.com. under the same name, on Facebook at Kevin Nash. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you tune in to Trill Boxing Talk in the morning on Black Fight Fan TV's channel. I'll be over there as well. And on the weekends, when I got time, I try to slide in a couple live streams right here on the Smoke City MobCast. And first, let me say this, man. Salute to the LDBC. Episode 30 this morning was crazy, absolutely crazy. Episode 30 of Trill Boxing Talk, and I just want to express my appreciation to everybody in the super chats who came through showing crazy love, everybody who came through pushing the like button and kept it live. We had over 600 some people there the whole show who just listened. It was the best live stream I've been a part of since I've been on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It was lit. And I want to give a strong salute to my brother, Fanon International Boxing, who we got in the building, for setting the tone. Fanon came right in and set the tone and said it's going to be one of them kind of days. And he dropped that hot piece on us. And he set the tone. And, that was a beautiful thing, man. I just can't express enough how much we appreciate y'all, man. And the LDBC is full of so many different people, man. I'm telling you, I get the emails. I talk to these guys on the phone, Facebook. The LDBC has inspired so many people from all walks of life. I'm talking about dudes who still in the streets, hustling, trying to get their money legit. Doctors, lawyers, police officers, firemen. We got dudes who work 9-to-5 jobs, maybe a factory worker. We got dudes who work at the post office, sisters, you know what I'm saying? Housewives, you know what I'm saying? That listen to us in the morning on their way to work. Dog, this is the shit. This is the only place to be. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, the LDBC. So salute to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Much love.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Man, I just want to speak on it real quick, man. Real quick. Actually, I'm not gonna speak on it. You know who I want to speak on it? I want Ticket TV to speak on it, man. Ticket TV, man. Speak on what you experienced today, man, with that love that took place over in the Trill Boxing Talk, bro.
Man, this shit basically got started, when we, pressuring the situation with Sean and Danny Garcia, the winner of that fight, fighting Earl Spence. And the guys just hadn't been talking right, man. You know what I'm saying? And the fans, we here for all the fans, man. The fans been being mistreated, not only with that fight, but with other fights that we not getting. You know what I'm saying? And brothers like 7-8 Blood, all the brothers in the LDBC, Black Fight Fan, the list goes on. Everybody y'all see in the panel right now, these dudes been fighting, putting out videos. You understand what I'm saying? Calling these governing bodies and stuff like that to try to get these fights that we want to see made, man. And we got a remark that really insulted the boxing fans, calling them broke and stuff like that, and basically saying that they need to come and just get a seat, buy a ticket, sit down, eat a hot dog, and shut up and enjoy the show. And motherfuckers stood up to that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? The homie Fanon International Boxing, man. If y'all ain't subscribed to him, I don't know what the fuck you thinking about, man. Go subscribe to that brother, man. He came in there, you know what I'm saying, like Juvenile. He set it off. You understand what I'm saying? 50 shots and set it off. He came in there and set it off. And then it was just, that shit went crazy. From that shit went bananas. He told somebody to come in there and match him. Big Dog came in there with a 400 spot. Then Fanon came and doubled back with a 250 spot. I'm like, God damn, then that shit just went crazy. That shit went haywire. Everybody started showing love, you know what I'm saying? And that love was because of the simple fact that y'all see the passion, the desire. You understand what I'm saying? The time, the effort that these brothers put into this, man. Everybody that's in this panel, man. You know what I'm saying? People in here be working. People in here got businesses. They got jobs. They got occupations. They got their own lives. And they give up a piece of their life so that you can know them and understand their philosophy on things every single day. And it's just an appreciation to everybody, man, that donates your time, your money. Even if you ain't got no money, man, you come in and you hit the like button, man. You share the video. All that shit matters, man. All of that shit matters, man. And I was so happy, man. And I was so joyed, man, to see us folks get together, man, and celebrate, man. We had dudes from overseas in the UK donating to the channel. We had dudes from Ireland donating to the channel, man, over there on the Trill Boxing Talk from all over the world, man. This shit is amazing. It just lets you guys know that the LDBC control the narrative, man. And you don't ever challenge the fans, man. You don't ever challenge the people who cut your motherfucking check. And I mean, that's basically, what it boils down to. I know everybody got a lot of heat at Fred. Me and Fred, we went back and forth on this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Fred, he's just gonna have to stick by. He's just gonna stick by what he feel. I know everybody been asking about him in the chat. He's gonna stick by what he feel because he has a certain loyalty to the Porters. But it's just a situation to us where, the LDBC, we loyal to the fans. You know what I'm saying? We loyal to you guys, to the people that's out here paying money because we are fans. You know what I'm saying? We are fans ourselves. And so, all these little big ass channels that, act like we ain't shit, don't want to acknowledge us, want to put these little funny ass titles in their name. These dudes that be running around here lying on the goddamn LDBC. Like I said before in my video today, ain't not one motherfucker in the whole goddamn LDBC never once has 7-8 Blood, anybody. Let me repeat this. Never once has 7-8 Blood Boxing, Black Fight Fan TV, no motherfucking body in the whole goddamn LDBC ever came and told a motherfucker, you got to be a fanboy for this fighter. Ever. So I don't want to hear the shit. Cut that fucking bullshit, man. Real talk, because y'all pissed me off with that dumb shit. And that's another reason why motherfucking fan stood the fuck up on y'all bitch ass today. On y'all hating ass, dirty ass, pit stain, shit stain, draw ass motherfuckers. Sit y'all bitch asses down. We done with the dumb shit, man. Real talk. Done with this dumb shit, man. Sit y'all dry asses down. Get a fucking pen, a paper, and take goddamn notes, nigga. Stop hating, nigga, and try to be like niggas. Because that's all y'all do anyways. Y'all really admire motherfuckers. And I'm sick of these niggas goddamn coming out here putting out lies. And I'm going to keep on debunking that shit on my channel. Because you ain't gonna keep hitting the thing. You gonna hit the LDBC and motherfuckers ain't gonna hit back, nigga. I don't give a fuck. And to all these other little silly ass niggas that try to use the LDBC to get your jump and then jump off ship, that shit ain't working either. We stepping on your ass too. It's like Siegel told them niggas in state property, nigga. You either gonna get down, nigga, or y'all know the motherfucking rest. You gonna lay down, nigga. Y'all go ahead, man.
Oh man, god damn, how we end up there? Hey man, shout out in the super chat, man. I see y'all coming in, man, setting this thing off early, man. So let me run through here, man, so I don't miss nobody. So we started it off with Bo One. He was in there early with the quick splash, man, the straight early splash. Once again, it's on hashtag LDBC. Shout out to my brother Bo One. Jesse Wyatt in the super chat. He says, "What up, LDBC? I know this stream going to be live. I'ma save it and watch it tonight on the road. Fred, you don't get credit for that today. We always show up every trip." Greg Wyatt, right back. Like he left his keys. He says, episode 30 was on point. I'm inspired. Shout out to you, GW. Let me see. We have No Filter Boxing. Salute, family. Salute to you, family. We have Dream Cooking in the kitchen whipping up a bird. He says, love from VA to the LDBC. Might as well keep the love going. Yes, indeed. PK Boxing and MMA. Hashtag Smoke City MobCast. Hashtag LDBC.
Somebody said, how you donate? All you got to do is hit that $sign on your screen. If that $sign don't work, because, for example, I'm in a country where my shit don't work. So you can go to ldbcsports.com and click that little donate button in the upper left-hand corner. And you can donate that way too, ldbcsports.com. And let me address something somebody said. That shit talking about some Fred said he was responsible. He ain't responsible for shit. He didn't put in on this, man. I didn't see $1 come from him, man. So I don't want to hear, and like I said, I ain't got shit against Fred. That's my brother. But I don't want to hear no $1 million shit. And you coming in trying to take responsibility for shit, and you didn't put in on this, man. Ante up. Motherfuckers called you to the carpet. Niggas said ante up. Niggas put their chips to the middle of the table. You can't come in here talking this $1 million shit. Talking down on niggas about big bank, little bank.
Let them breathe. You ain't ready
to fucking ante up, nigga. Ante up. Then take credit. Match that shit. Come niggas put down what? 5 G's? You put down 6 and tell everybody shut the fuck up. Then can't nobody say nothing. Then you can take credit for that shit. But don't come in and try to take credit for that shit, bro. You understand what I'm saying? When niggas be showing love every day, niggas just came in flexing because of that dumbass shit K. Diddy said, talking about the fans is broken shit. So niggas came in flexing. Fanon set that shit off. Fanon ain't come in and say nobody name. He just set it off, nigga. 50 shots, set it off. And then everybody let it rain. So we ain't finna have that shit. We ain't finna let nobody take no credit up off that shit, man. Real talk. Because I already eat the Fred. He been done. All the rest of the brothers just getting their thoughts in. And like I said before, this ain't open season on Fred, but I'm going to have a conversation with my brother. I ain't finna let nobody sit down here and disrespect niggas who out here working hard. I don't give a fuck if you rich or poor, nigga. I look at you the same goddamn way. So everybody in this chat room, understand that shit, man. Real talk. This ain't no freeway to go disrespect Fred. We need to help the brother, man. Real talk. I love the brother, man. Need to help the brother get from that fucking mindset of being around those dudes he around. Because at the end of the day, he telling us to respect them, and I don't see them disrespect these reporters on a number of occasions. I don't see Kenny Porter disrespect the reporters on a number of occasions. So when he start respecting the reporters, when he start respecting the fighters, the other fighters and shit like that, then niggas will start respecting him. But all this taking credit, you can't take no credit if you didn't put in on this, man. Right
out. Shout out to Ruben Salinas Jr. in the super chat. He says, no more status quo boxing bullshit. Best versus the best. Shout out to you, Rube. 2 Robinson in the super chat. He says, shout out to everybody. Hashtag LDBC, man. Yes, indeed. Did we get them all? I think we got them all. Let me see. Now we got some more. We got Gary Benson. He said, I saw the 78 and Black Fight Fan stream today, and it was a beautiful thing to witness. I try to contribute to all the brothers I watch. Fans are the lifeline of this sport. I'm going to say it one more time. Fans are the lifeline of this sport, and you guys are on the front lines repping for us. Salute. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And then we got main boxing biker says much love to the hashtag LDBC from Brooklyn. Y'all talk that real shit, and I liked it for years. So let me go, man. Let me roll, because I know some folks got, we got to move and shake. So let me go over to Ashley's corner. Ashley, what's up, sister?
What's up, yo? What's good?
You got it, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, sis.
You can follow me here and on Twitter, both on Ashley's Corner. Ashley spelled with 2 E's, apostrophe S, and corner spelled with a K.
Yes, indeed. So real quick, so this weekend, man, was also an epic weekend for the heavyweight boxing division, and we had Tyson Fury over in the UK and Ireland fighting what was his name, Francesco Pianetta, more affectionately known as Francesco Pinata, referred to by 78 Sports TV. I want to know your thoughts on that fight, but more importantly than that, fuck that fight. We had the Bomb Squad over there. He was over there, definitely in the building on the UK invasion side of things. I want to know your thoughts on the entire situation and coming from that weekend.
Man, that felt good as shit to watch, yo. That felt good as a motherfucker to watch. Just saying that he came over there and made his presence known, so you can't hit him with the nobody in the UK knows Deontay Wilder type shit. They don't know that he's next and about to fight. He don't know that he's a heavyweight champion type shit. All that shit is done. Is fucking in the damn tall grass somewhere. Everybody knows who Deontay Wilder is. I'm glad he went out there and made a statement. He got loud. Bomb Squad all day. He got everybody's attention in there, and it's like it was like nobody even wanted to see Tyson Fury fight no more. Fight the dude he was fighting. They wanted to see Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury that night, and that's I respect that. I love that. The only thing that I'm mad about is the disrespect that he got after that. I think he was still there when somebody threw a drink on him or some shit. Like, I just recently seen that shit. Somebody threw a drink on him, and then the security was talking all backwards to him. That shit was disrespectful as fuck. As we don't disrespect UK fighters when they come over here. So he shouldn't have been disrespected when he went over there. This is part of the fight game. This shit is it's a lifestyle. And what's his name? Fury and Wilder been going back and forth for a minute. Like, this shit was bound to happen. Like, he should have got more respect for even going over there and showing his face and letting everybody know what time it is. But it really felt good for him to show up at that weigh-in and let his presence be known.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. K Black, let me go over to you. K Black in the building. What's going on, family?
What's good with you, Junior, man? What's good? What's good?
Man, you got it, man. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Man, you can follow me here on YouTube, man. K Black in the building, man. K Black in the building.
Yes, and say it one more time, man. I think the sound went out.
Yes, sir. K Black in the building, man.
Yes.
Follow me right here on YouTube. K Black in the building.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So let me ask you this same question, man. I want to know your thoughts on Tyson Fury from the weekend, as well as the Bomb Squad's invasion of the UK.
Tyson Fury, he looked nice. You know what I mean? He definitely looked way better from his first fight. I mean, he was slick as hell. He was moving. He was working out the kinks, man. He fought on a back foot, the front foot. He used distance. He fought on the inside. I mean, head movement. Fought off the ring ropes. Even, did his little Philly shell. He did everything he had to do versus Pianetta, man. He looked real good doing it. And, Deontay Wilder, man, he definitely took the UK by storm. He left his imprint. It just basically shows you that people were saying that Deontay Wilder is unknown and all of that. It basically shows you, man, the people that was coming up to him. He was coming for him, asked for his autographs, taking pictures with him, man. They just showed him so much love, man. Other than that idiot that tried to throw something on him, other than that bullshit, he got, and also Saunders, weak ass, trying to throw some chicken at him. Although they squashed that, everything was cool. But, Deontay Wilder, man, he put his imprint. He showed, he just showed people, man, that he actually is the, not only the baddest man on the planet, but the most known heavyweight, the best heavyweight, and also an individual, man. He definitely is the face of boxing, man. So it definitely was a good look for the Bomb Squad, man. And I truly appreciate the amount of love that he got over there in the UK. I'm glad that the people that are showing him love over here in the US, man, because it's rightfully deserved. That guy have did everything he could possibly do to try to fight the best fighters, man. And I'm definitely, man, shout out and props to Tyson Fury, man, for coming through and beating this couple of opponents and saying, you know what, I want to fight the baddest man on the planet. You know, win, lose, or draw, man. So you already know, man. I'm pressed for time. I appreciate you allowing me to come on this platform, man. Shout out to the whole LDBC. Shout out to my brother Junior, 7'8", Mike Biggs, Ticket, Coach, my sister Ashley's Corner, my brother Cali Enigma. If I'm missing somebody, man, my brother Fanai, man. Shout out to him, man. Today on Black Fight Fans Trio, Boston TV, man. I'm telling you, man, that shit was definitely epic as hell, man. And I could truly see that it's happening again, man. You know, shout out to my brother 78 Sports TV as well. Shout out to the whole LDBC. Shout out to everybody in the chat. And follow me on K Black in the building, man. Y'all brothers, be safe. Subscribe to my brother Junior as well as subscribe to the Smoke City MobCast. I know I said a whole goddamn lot. That's that Midwest fast talk, man. But shit, I'm on duty. Hey, gotta fight this crime, man. Y'all brothers have a good one.
Yes, indeed, man. Go get your ass back to work, man. Go get them. Hey, let me take this thing over to Cali Enigma. Cali Enigma.
Hey, Junior.
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, hit them super chats, brother, because they coming in and we missing people. Shout out to Darrell Austin, man. We ain't forgot about you, brother.
Let me see. Darrell. Okay, let me see. He didn't show up on my screen. Hold up. We got PK Boxing MMA says smash the like button. Salute family. Oh shit. Time to Annie Up says LDBC equals unmatched. Shout out to Time to Annie Up. Kidnap that fool. Shout out to Damon P. He says, here go my munch money. Much love. Lunch money. Much love. Yes, indeed, man. We gonna put that lunch money to real good use, man. Nadamu the Great in the super chat. Salute, family. Let me see. Did I get them all? If let me see. Main Boxing Bike already got him. Am I missing any 78?
No, I think you hit him.
Get them all? Okay. Yeah, I had to excuse me, man. Stay Ready Boxing TV with that fresh ass, crispy ass logo. Says shout out to the LDBC. I shoot y'all, I salute y'all, and tell Fred, hate don't look good on him. Oh, Fred, hate don't look good on you, man. Shout out to Stay Ready Boxing TV, man. I had to excuse me, man. I'm in the hotel, man. So the internet is gonna be a little on the fugazi side, but we're gonna rock with it. So let me go on over to Cali Enigma. Cali Nigga, what's going on, family?
What's up, bro?
Yeah, you got it, family. You got it. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
You can follow me on the Cali Enigma Boxing and Sports Network. Not that imposter, but you can also find me on the Cali Enigma on Instagram and Twitter. I'm active on all three of those platforms right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed, man. I'm interested to hear your thoughts, man. Same exact question, man. Your thoughts from the weekend for the Tyson Fury versus Pinata fight and the Bomb Squad invasion of the UK.
Oh man, it was a spectacle, man. Salute to the UK. Salute to the cats out there in Belfast. To all the people in Belfast. To the men and the women for supporting the real heavyweight champion of the world, Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? I appreciate, and I was also happy to see one of the fans mention. He said that Anthony Joshua never wanted to fight you, man. You know what I mean? He ducked you. He's afraid of you, man. And it's great that it's penetrated out there. Shout out to Dr. Blick, man. I don't know if you guys know Dr. Blick, man. Golden Gloves Boxing. He's from the UK. He's from South London. He's affiliated with some of the brothers out of in the LDBC, man. He said that Deontay Wilder had fans out there, and then Deontay Wilder was known in the UK, man, and that the narrative that Eddie Hearn was pushing was an absolute and utter lie. So shout out to Dr. Blick, Golden Gloves Boxing, and we got to get him on here one day, man. But yes, it's great, man. Like I said, man, this whole narrative has been blown up. As you can see, Eddie Hearn is going into the bunker ever since he had his whole idea blown up. The plan to have the Maurice Hooker fight versus Alex Ocedo from Oklahoma and Dallas. That's not happening. I mean, at least Dallas is not too far away from Oklahoma, so he can still have his family get over there. But still, the idea was for this fight to be on the zone. So at the end of the day, yeah, Deontay Wilder's destroying Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing and Anthony Joshua. You know why? Because this is what people wanted to see in the UK. They wanted to see Anthony Joshua cower behind, get in the ring with Deontay Wilder. They wanted to see him get past his fear and step in the ring and face Deontay Wilder. A lot of the people over there who initially thought that Anthony Joshua was the #1 heavyweight no longer believe that. You know, now, as you can see, the interest in Anthony Joshua's fight isn't the same. The one reason that Anthony Joshua's fights were people had interest in those fights because people had the expectation that Deontay Wilder fight would be next. That Deontay Wilder fight, that's why he tried to get Deontay Wilder to sign that BS contract that they knew they were never going to exercise. And so they can say, see, you're going to get Deontay Wilder in April, knowing they were never fighting Deontay Wilder in April. It's like Eddie Hearn with the Freudian slip stated that Anthony Joshua was fighting Dillian White. The excitement for Anthony Joshua fights aren't there until he steps in the ring with Deontay Wilder. They want to see him fight Wilder. Some of these people used to believe that he could beat him. A lot of them have changed their minds. You know why? You know, and this is what 7A brought up too. 7A brought up the threat's not there, man. The threat. There's people know they don't fear Povetkin. They don't think Povetkin has a chance to beat Anthony Joshua. That's why they want to see Wilder fight Anthony Joshua, because it's not a foregone conclusion. And that's why the interest is generated there. As you can see, even in the Floyd Mayweather fights, even though Floyd sold a lot of pay-per-view fights, the fights where people thought that he could really lose, and I'm talking about the people who hated him, that's when those fights did well over 1 million, sometimes 2 million buys. There has to be a threat level there. So even if you're a big pay-per-view star, you have to have a dance partner. And if you don't have a dance partner, people aren't gonna they're not gonna pay. They're not gonna dish out. So as you can see, there's a lot of tickets left still over there at Wembley Stadium. Don't be surprised if the pay-per-view numbers are crap too on top of that, because people are tired of being lied to. People have been booing Eddie Hearn. People are starting to see that Anthony Joshua is a liar, and people are turning towards Deontay Wilder. As I've had a lot of people come in my comment section, I've actually had people from the UK come in my DM and actually tell me that Deontay Wilder converted them, that they didn't like Deontay Wilder until they saw him talk to that little boy, the little disabled boy, and they saw how genuine he was, and I said, like, if they would have known this for a long time, we've already known that Deontay Wilder is great with kids and that he's a nice guy. But a lot of people got a chance to see this in person. They never got a chance to see that side of Deontay Wilder. And that's the side of Deontay Wilder that's going to help him explode onto the scene here in America and in the UK. He's going to be a global star, man, especially if he knocks out Tyson Fury, which I think he will do. I don't think it will be easy, but I suspect that at some point he's going to clip him and get him out of there. But this was absolutely amazing, man. Salute to everybody in here, man. General Africa Awaken, man. Welcome in, brother. Salute to Fanon. Salute to 7A Sports TV, Black Fight Fan TV, Ashley's Corner, K Black in the building, Ticket TV, Carl Sports TV, Blue Boy Sports TV, Coach Sheldon Harrison. That's the brother right there. Salute everybody. If you haven't done this yet, salute to Ticket TV, but everyone, if you haven't done this yet, go ahead and subscribe to my brother, Junior the Truth. He's approaching 1,000 subs. It needs to happen. Let's get that done by the weekend. If we can, let's get it done by today. I'm out.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So let me go ahead, man, and come right over here, man, to my guy, man, Fanon the Don. Let me get you on in here, man, because I definitely want to hear you cook on this subject, man. With regard to our heavyweight champ, what are your thoughts on the fight? You know, same question, the fight with Tyson Fury, as well as Deontay Wilder's visit over to the UK.
I mean, my thoughts on the visit to the UK, you ain't heard anything from Eddie Hearn this week. Quiet as a mouse. And that's because the cat's been just telling stories and trying to put out a narrative about Black American fighters that was complete and utter bullshit. And he was thinking, maybe not consciously, maybe subconsciously, maybe it's coincidental. You know, going off that Bob Arum line of bullshit that Black people in America don't support Black fighters and we don't know who each other are and whatever, right? But at the same time, trying to steal Black fighters from Al Heyman and trying to, use that skill set to make him a lot of money over there on DAZN. And I just think, and man, I hope Blood Boxing gets on the live stream, by the way, man. I see my man Blood out there. I mean, so I think he just smashed that. I mean, the fact that he got some shit thrown at him, oh, it's all good, man. I mean, shit, just understand if UK fighters come over here, don't be surprised if you get hit upside the head with a bottle. If motherfuckers want to play that, people can expand it. We don't typically do that, but I would suggest that they get their security right because eventually they got to come over here for the money. The most important thing to me is that Tyson Fury, man, I love Tyson Fury. I always have liked Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury speaks the truth as he sees it. You might disagree with what he says, but what he says, Tyson Fury believes. And Tyson Fury is willing to take that 50-50 split to come over in Vegas and put the lineal title on the line. And I respect him for that. And I respect the Irish people for accepting Deontay Wilder because Deontay Wilder was the biggest. I didn't even watch the Carl Frampton fight. You know? What's good? What's good, Blood Boxing? That's what's up. This Saturday, me and Blood Boxing gonna do a live stream. But look, man, it's just like waiting for the truth to unfold in my mind. I know what the black people support someone, then everybody else on the planet is going to get behind them. And you can see that with every single solitary black superstar athlete that there is. LeBron James is probably the number one basketball player in the world, might be the number one athlete in the world. The reason that he is because of the black folk in Akron, Ohio. Because they started talking about him well before anybody else knew about him. The greatest athlete, the greatest boxer, you might as well just fucking rename boxing Ali. Because he's bigger than the whole fucking thing. Comes because black people supported him. And if Deontay Wilder gets black people in America behind him, fucking Anthony Joshua will be a fucking pauper compared to this dude. A pauper. Because of a million black people. When I was in college, right after I got out of law school, I went to this thing called the Million Man March.
Yes, sir.
And this is some shit I want to reflect on. And look, man, and I want you fuckers to hear this shit. I said, to me, it was kind of like a con job, but I sat there and I was at the Million Man March because I was in law school at the time. I saw 1 million black men pass dollar bills from the back of the fucking miles back of the Capitol, passing it hand to hand, all the way up to the front all the way up to the steps of the Capitol. I saw $1 million go over my head in dollar bills from average black folk, black men, black sons, all with one another talking about, look, man, we're just going to rub it in everybody's fucking face. We're not going to fight. We're not going to argue. We're just going to pass this money. Like, dude, I'm telling you, I never seen that much money in my life go over the top of heads, all the way into Louis Farrakhan's hands. Well over $1 million of single dollar bills. Anthony Joshua don't got that shit. And Anthony Joshua's big fuck up is he doesn't understand that this cat has fucked up his relationship with black sports fans. We spend too much money relative to what we bring in, but fuck it, we spend it, so shut the fuck up and give us what we want to see. And I ain't never met Kenny Porter. Fuck Kenny Porter. I pay Kenny Porter's fucking bills. I do. I ain't never fucking asked Kenny Porter for a goddamn dime. He asked me for money every fucking month. I pay $15 fucking dollars a showtime. And for this motherfucker to get up there and talking about how niggas can't afford to see it, man, fuck you. I can afford to see that bullshit ass technique you son got. I just ain't giving you my goddamn money. I give my fucking money to 78 Sports TV for the video he did the day before. And I already told 78, I got a G on 78 next month. And I told 78 that straight up. I got more than enough fucking money to pay for your goddamn pay-per-view. But I ain't giving you shit. Because you don't give me what the fuck I want. And what I wanted to see was Anthony Joshua, an African, and Deontay Wilder an African, and that motherfucker got in between it. Fuck him and feed him beans.
Damn.
Sean Porter had an opportunity to fucking fight Errol Spence Jr. and act like he wanted to fight Errol Spence Jr. months ago. But he tried to step on Errol Spence and act like he didn't know who the fuck he was. You know who he is. He's the motherfucker that will whoop your ass. And I don't give a fuck whether you think he ain't afraid or not. I pay the bills. And since I pay the bills, I get to decide whether your bitch ass is afraid or not.
Damn.
I say you're afraid, so I'm keeping my money in my pocket. I will give that shit to Coach Sheldon Harris, because at least Coach Sheldon Harris is telling me what I want to hear. I want to hear what the fuck Angela what's her name, Angela Yee. I want to know what Unstoppable Angela Lee is doing this month and whether or not she's real or not. I want to hear Blood Boxing returns talk about the 1981 heavyweights, because at least he's giving me what I fucking want. $100 fucking. Black Fight Fan TV pulled in over $4,000 from black folk for a conversation about boxing. And you fuckers think that we ain't paying $100 for your pay-per-view? Give people what they want and fuck the phonies. Everybody out here got to work. I ain't never seen Bill Gates on a fucking YouTube video. Ever. That's the only motherfucker that ain't got money problems. Everybody else got money problems. And you prioritize your money based on what you think is valuable. And if these motherfuckers ain't going to give you what's valuable, fuck them and feed them beans. Go find somebody and give your money to them and flaunt it. I don't care if it's a $5 donation or $1 donation. I don't give a shit if it goes to Corey Lee Boxing, if it goes to Ashley's Corner, if it goes to whoever. But every time they see you get that money, they be like, God damn, this motherfucker got money. I want some of that. Sorry, you ain't getting that shit. And I guarantee you, Kenny Porter will never get another dime of my money. Man. And it might not matter if you don't get my money. But if there's 100,000 people like me that ain't giving you your money, that shit's going to start affecting you. Respect the game. Put your fucking big boy pants on and tell Sean Porter to act like you want to fight Errol Spence, because we don't fucking tolerate blackballs. Blackball and fuck Anthony Joshua forever and ever and ever and ever times 10 for saying he might freeze out Anthony Joshua. I swear to God, I did 50 videos on that. When that motherfucker said freeze out, I immediately thought Joe Louis. Paying 10% of his fucking money for the rest of his fucking life because people froze him out. I don't give a fuck how good a boxer he is. Fuck him and feed him beans. Because you're trying to tell me you don't want Deontay Wilder. He made Deontay Wilder pass up on $50 million. It was a 50-50 split. If the shit got to $100 million, Deontay Wilder would have made $50 million. But your bitch ass want to fight in your backyard and make him fight for 15? Suck a dick up till you hiccup.
Damn.
God damn.
And I mean it.
Hey, man, y'all ain't never heard Fanon mad like this before. That's how you know that shit real. Brother came in and goddamn dropped 500 a day, putting a G on 7-8 next month. That's bankroll on God. All y'all niggas talking that bullshit, when you match that nigga, then you can come talk that big bank shit. Until then, shut the fuck up, please. Because I don't want to hit it.
Burnt the mic up.
Facts. But Fanon flexed on all these hoes. Flexing on all y'all hoes. Everybody talking all that dumb shit, man. Fanon, you forever have my salute, brother. Man, I respect everything you just said. And I'm going to tell y'all something. This shit going to backfire, because this is the reason why I ain't even streaming that Kenny Porter shit. Kenny said that shit. Fuck Kenny Porter. Fuck Sean Porter. Fuck all of them. I ain't streaming the shit. I ain't watching the shit. And I suggest everybody else let y'all voice be spoken. I'm not letting nobody use us to fucking, you understand what I'm saying, build up they fucking use the L, like Black Fight Fan TV said, use the LDBC up to fucking build up they fucking promotion and shit when they come shit all over us all the goddamn time. Silly little characters. No, nigga, you a silly little character, nigga. Now, let's see how fast you'll be wanting to jump in that ring and fight Errol Spence if you beat Danny Garcia when the fans don't show up and show out for your fight this time if them viewers ain't right. So I say fuck Kenny and Sean for this fight. That's what I say. And let's see if he win, if they throw him in there with somebody that the fans want to see.
And feed them beans. Let me go over to CB Sports TV. CB Sports TV, what's up, baby?
What's good, family? How you feeling, Junior?
Blessed, man. It's all good, man. It's all good. Hey, man, tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Follow me right here on YouTube, CB Sports TV, on Instagram at _Gladiator81, on Twitter at CB Sports TV, and on Facebook, Carl Burrell.
Yes, indeed. So I want to hear your thoughts, man. Same exact thing, man. Since we cooking, man, go ahead and talk to me about Deontay Wilder's invasion of the UK, man. What are your thoughts?
It was beautiful, man. You know, I watched the whole thing. I saw when he went in there, yelled bomb squad and took over the entire weigh-in. You know, Deontay Wilder is a man, you know what I'm saying? His presence, when he steps in the room, is like Tupac said, all eyes on me. It was all eyes on him because they know he is the man. He is Deontay. I'm saying right here, right now, Deontay Wilder is the cash cow of boxing. Uncrowned yet. But he is that man. Plain and simple. Wherever he go, eyes turn, viewership go. He puts asses in the seats. That's who he is. That is Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. That's who he is. Tyson Fury know who he is. And I salute to Tyson Fury being a man of his word. So you send me the contract, I'll fight you. And salute to Deontay Wilder for treating Tyson Fury like the champ he is and giving him a 50-50 split. They got this done in no time. So we knew that Antoinette Jenner and Eddie Germ with that fake ass ultra perm, we knew them bitches was phony. We knew this. So they ain't said nothing new that we didn't know. But guess what? Now that this Wilder Fury fight been made, both of them bitch ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? Boy, they quiet as a church mouse. They quiet. They real quiet. I wonder why. Because the jig is up. It's a whole bunch of tickets left for that Joshua Povetkin fight. I wonder why. I wonder why. I can tell you why, because guess what? Scamming ass Eddie Hearn can't no longer buy them tickets up and resell them again for more. Because he was hitting Lick City off that. Can't do that no more. But the champ, Wilder, once he stretch Tyson Fury ass out, and he's gonna stretch that motherfucker out, and I'm gonna be right there in Vegas to see that shit. I promise you that. That's my word. I'm gonna be right there when he stretch that motherfucker smooth the fuck out. Then AJ, drop your thong, put that pussy back up and drop them nuts. Bring your bitch ass over to the States and get that chin up, ho. We're gonna take that chin. See, you let your master Eddie Hearn write a check that your mouth can't cash. Cause you's a yes sir master bitch made ass punk ass sticking that dick and booty ass KY jelly packing ass faggot ass hoe. That's what you is. You're not a man.
Damn.
You're not a black man. I don't know what the fuck you is. You ain't one of us. So fuck you, ho. That's how I feel about you, Anthony Joshua, for not being a man. You were a 29-year-old man, a 29-year-old boy. You're a fucking boy. A useless waste of life. Your mama should have swallowed you when your dad tried to bust a nut in her.
Oh, God.
That's what happened to you.
Yeah, man.
Real motherfucking talk.
Feeding
And, but no, I'm not done because I got to get on bitch ass Kenny Porter because that whole ass nigga that pissed me the fuck off. Bitch, I'm broke. Bitch, I drive trucks of motherfucking living to provide for my family. I haul fuel every motherfucking day. And yo, black crusty lip ass, overcooked, old fake ass want to be all about the Benjamin's baby hoe ass got the audacity to tell me, if you can afford a ticket, bitch ass nigga, if I see you, I might fuck around and slap your bitch ass.
No.
You better hope I'm in a good motherfucking mood when I see your bitch ass. Only thing your old Kango, rotten mouth ass gonna do is, this. Shut your bitch ass up. What type of fuck boy ass nigga make his son sign a contract with him? Hoe ass nigga, that's your son. I put him on the shelf. I'll retire him. Oh, who gives a fuck? Because Sean Porter, his overbite mouth ass look like a motherfucking crocodile by the motherfucking mouth of shit. Who gives a fuck about Sean Porter? He's nobody. He's the means to an end. If he beats Danny Garcia, and that's an if because we don't know if he's going to beat Danny Garcia. But if he beats Danny Garcia, guess what? He has to face his worst nightmare, which is Errol the True Spence, the monster among men at 147. And he knows that. So now that's why Sean Porter was on talk about, that'd be a very interesting fight. It'd be a great fight. No, bitch, you want the views. Your whole ass already heard that we not fucking with you. We not streaming that shit. We not gonna look at that shit. So fuck you. Your daddy told your motherfucking draws. Your bitch hasn't come out and denounced that. So fuck you, ho. Fuck you and fuck your son and fuck everything y'all got going on. Fuck your businesses. Fuck everything you got to go on. You niggas can eat my dick with your mama lips. And if you don't like it, you can see me in Vegas and holler at me about it. I quadruple dog dare you. I dare you.
All right. Let me stop there, man. Let me stop there. We CB, you putting some paint where it ain't, man. Let me stop you there. Hey, man. Shout out to the super chat, man. Shout out to Corey Lee Boxing and the super chat family. Shout out to Ricky Samuel. Shout out to PK Boxing. Shout out to Mixter Bronx 24. PK said, hit the like button. Let me see. Been so long, and I think I didn't. Let me see. Ricky Samuel says, respect the whole LDBC. Respect to everyone on the panel tonight. Hey, Fanon, I ride with you till the wheels fall off. Respect. Then we had, Mr. Bronx 24. And, I think that's it. Okay, so let me go on over here, man. Let me slide on over here to Coach, man. Coach Shelton Harris, what's up, family?
Yeah, man.
Hey,
yeah, what's up?
Tell the people how they can follow you, Coach.
Hey, man. Y'all motherfuckers know how to read, right? CSH combat. Here. Hey, how about if I just type it in the comment thread? How about if I tell y'all, hey, how about if I tell y'all this shit? How about that? There it is right there. Oh, damn. Scrolled up too fast. CSH combat sports, okay? Just spell it. Okay, just spell it. Okay, just spell it.
So I'm gonna do something a little different with you, Coach, because man, I'm about to throw this alley-oop. So go ahead, I'm gonna throw this bitch high off the glass. So listen, man, I need to know your thoughts on Dillian White. You know what I mean? And oh god, and the boys actually hating on the Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury fight, man. Tony Bellew, that's his name. I couldn't even think of the motherfucking name. Tony Bellew and Dillian White. I want to know about your thoughts on them hating the actual hating on the Wilder versus Fury fight.
You talking about what? Oh, you talking about Dillian? Oh, yeah, Birdie from Street Fighter. Oh, that motherfucker. That Dillian White, Birdie from Street Fighter. Cause that's who he looked like. And then you got Tony Bellew. Hey man, don't Tony Bellew? He's sort of like a damn vampire, man. A pasty white ass vampire. Pasty. Like he like he can bite you and shit. Oh, no, that's a werewolf. Shit. Okay. Yeah, but what was the question?
I want to know your thoughts on them hating on the Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury fight.
You know what? Every time I turn around, man, I keep seeing Dillian White's ass, man. Like every time, and part of me really want to see Deontay Wilder knock his ass out. Every time I hear Dillian White talk, this dude is annoying as fuck, man. This is an annoying dude, man. Okay, every time you see him, he got a different fucked up haircut, and it's like he picked every week to just fuck his head up, man. He know he can't beat Deontay Wilder. He know he got nothing on Deontay Wilder, okay? This dude had a chance to beat Joshua. He lost to Joshua, okay? He lost to AJ. And then the fact that people saying, well, Wilder need to fight Dillian White. Need to fight this. Shut up. He don't need to fight Dillian White. Dillian White is a nobody. This is a gatekeeper with a fucked up haircut. And Tony Bellew, I mean, look at this dude, man. This dude got 55 noses on his face. That big nose bastard, man. Tony Bellew need to shut the hell up, man. I mean, this dude, he didn't want to fight Wilder. Like, damn, what is it, man? We in generation scared. Like, will fighters actually tell you that they scared of people? Like, you got Mr. Ho. I'm sorry, what's his name? William Joseph Saunders. William Ho. I'm gonna call him by his government name. Okay, you got a guy who said Triple G beat him and everybody else on the same night. Like, man, come on. You got Tony Bellew. Hey, did you see how big his arms was, mate? Did you see how big his arms was? I'm not fighting him. But he'll talk a gang of shit, man. Tony Bellew, you know what? He need to stick to commentating, okay? He just need to sit his goofy looking ass, okay, in the commentary booth, okay? That's what he need to do. Or he need to sign autographs. Well, hell, he wouldn't sign no autograph. Man, shit, don't nobody even know who he is, man. We know who he is because he got that stupid looking ass nose on his face. And then you got Dillian White, man. It's like this guy, he barely beat what? Joseph Parker? Barely beat Joseph Parker. And he about got knocked out in the last round. But we supposed to respect Dillian White, right, UK fans? We supposed to, Dillian White should fight Deontay Wilder. Well, hey, guess what? Fuck Dillian White. Fuck you. Fuck Tony Bellew. Fuck all y'all, okay? I feel good today. I feel real good today. Yeah. Yeah. And if y'all don't like it, well, you know, you can kiss the coach's greasy ass. How about that? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain putting this crooked football head, sloped ass head dude, Dillian White, in the picture? That does nothing for Deontay Wilder's legacy. Does nothing, okay? It does nothing for his legacy. Who wants to look at Dillian White on TV? Look, man, we need to have Dillian White just fighting a bunch of journeymen. Okay. Hey, guess what? Hey, how about if we have him fight Derek Chisora again? I mean, that's a good ass fight, right? I mean, it's a brawl, it's entertaining. Neither one of them can fight worth a damn, but okay, good. Okay. As a matter of fact, man, you know, Junior, you know, if I touch on something else for about 2 seconds.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, Shitty Sean and K Diddy Shitty Kenny Porter. These two guys, man. Have anybody ever thought of this, man? Kenny Porter saying, "Come talk to him at ringside." Well, are we going to be able to talk to him at ringside? Isn't he going to be up there cornering his son? I mean, how you going to explain that? Okay. Now, if we get there early to the fight, aren't you going to be getting Showtime Shitty Sean Porter ready for the fight? You know, mentally ready. How you going to explain that? See, Kenny Porter, let me explain something, man. If I really wanted to talk to you, hey, I just get on an airplane. I just come to the Porter Performance Center, okay? How about that? K Diddy Shitty Kenny. Look, it's 2018, man. You got a damn 1986 Kango. Negro, you got a 1986 Kango on. What the hell, man? That Kango don't even fit, man. And then you looking like the damn New Jack Hustler. New Jack Hustler. You know, that it remind me of that song, man. Damn, man. I mean, I would actually ask him, look, man. Look, I ask him 2 questions. Number one, do you approve Sean's dates? I know he ain't married. Do you approve his women? Or do you hit on the same women Sean do? That's the first thing I would ask him. And the second thing, I'd be like, Kenny, what year is it? He'll probably say, oh, it's 2018. Why in the fuck are you wearing a Kango, man? Like, don't you think it's hot as hell? It's summertime, and this bubble lip bastard got on a hot ass Kango, man. What the hell, man? Then, you know, he got on a double-breasted suit in the hot sun. But this is disrespect, right? See, I think he disrespected all of us, and I'm still pissed about it, man. When he said, you know, hey, can we afford a ticket? You know, the average person can afford a ticket. Hey, but how about this, though? Now, instead of Kenny getting all that money, the brother 78 and Black Fight Fan TV, they get all that money, baby. And guess what? If Kenny can keep pissing off enough fans, think about it. Over $5,000 this morning, 700 people in the stream. Man, what if they can exponentially put that to 7,000 people? Hey, how much money, y'all, do you think K Diddy Shitty and Shitty Sean, how much money you think these guys would lose, man, if 7,000 people don't support that bubble lip bastard with the 1986 Kango? I mean, how much money? Be a lot of money, right? 7,000 people not at ringside. That's a lot of money. Now we got to multiply, man. I don't even think Kenny Porter can add and subtract, man. I don't think he can add and subtract. And, you know, I don't have any ill feelings toward Fred because, you know, people got their own opinion, man. I really don't get on people for having an opinion. I don't, okay? It's his opinion. It's what he thinks. I disagree with him, but I'm not going to go in on him, okay? But, you know, there are fighters we like, man. Let's just look. Everybody on the panel, we biased, okay? All of you people that hate us, y'all biased. Hell, you dudes in the comment thread. Y'all some biased-ass people out there. Look at y'all biased asses out there. Y'all biased. Biased as hell. So, I understand, you know, he's got a bias for K. Diddy. He's got a bias. It's okay. I understand. I get it. But, you know, when it comes to, you know, like going through and saying, okay, well, you guys can't afford tickets. And, you know, and Fred gives some good real estate advice. 78 give great real estate advice. I mean, he do. They both of the brothers give good advice. But, you know, I don't, first of all, I didn't take offense. But, you know, yeah, to some of the fat people, I mean, I bet they would probably be upset. Okay, I work out, I exercise, I'm in good shape. But, you know, what if that person is not in good shape and they just want to just support the fight and see the best fight the best? See, where did this go, man? Why do we even care? You know, my argument was, Junior, and I'm going to get off of this, okay? My argument is this. Okay, I understand if these guys can have, if they fight 3 times a year, 2 tune-ups and 1 fight. I'm okay with that. I'm sure everybody's okay with that, right? Ticket 78, Carl Barrett. I think we're okay with that, right? One good fight a year. No, they not fighting anybody. Look, man, Danny Garcia, the last time he fought, what, 3 times in a year? What, it was 2013. Like, come on, I think. And then Sean Porter, the last time he fought 3 times in a year was what, 2014. Keith Thurman, 2015. What's going on, man? Like, everybody want to be Floyd Mayweather. They don't want to do the damn work, man. These dudes, they're not in the gym. Look at these dudes. They look like fat asses outside of training, okay? They not living a fighter lifestyle. They not, man. And these guys want to be like Floyd Mayweather. You know, Floyd Mayweather fought a lot when he was young, man. Floyd Mayweather fought often, more than 3 times a year, man. But these guys, they want to parade around like they Floyd, and they ain't done shit. They've done diddly squat shit, okay? They've done nothing. They don't work hard. They can't keep their weight down in between fights. And then, you know, they get a payday, they disappear. Hey, man, we boycott all these fights. I made videos. Boycott Joshua, boycott Garcia, boycott whole time, boycott K. Diddy, boycott all of these people, man, that don't want to give us the fight. Boycott it. And now my last thought, and I'm out, man. Now, what is the reason why people are hating on Tyson Fury? And I'm going to tell y'all why they don't go with Fury. I'm going to tell y'all, people, because he's a gypsy. Nah, because black people fuck with Tyson Fury.
Facts.
Black people fuck with Tyson Fury. So if black people mess with Tyson Fury, then white people won't mess with him, folks. That's just how it is. Okay? You can disagree with that. You can get mad. Listen, I don't care. Okay? I don't care because I break my foot in your ass. Okay? That's what's going to happen here. You don't have to agree with that, but that's truth. Okay? And anybody that LDBC endorses, white, black, and different, then you're going to have the naysayers come around and just completely disagree with everything we say. It's a great day to be with at the LDBC, isn't it? And there's some of y'all too, and this is it for me, Junior. And I know some of y'all trying to act like y'all cool, but y'all not, okay? I know who you are. I've been watching a lot of y'all. Oh, I've been watching y'all go from channel to channel. And don't think that I don't know who you are. I know. Trust me. See, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting on you for you to make your move, and you think you're going to get into the inner circle. It's not going to happen. I don't trust some of y'all. But for the rest of y'all that support us, man, thank you guys. You guys are amazing people. You guys are awesome. And Fanon, thank you for coming by my channel. You don't even follow MMA that much, man. You just came in and dropped $100. You know, shout out, man. Appreciate that, Fanon. You know, 78, thank you for all you doing. Ticket, all of you guys. Ticket, thanks for always, man, putting me out there, man. Thank you, guys.
Yes, indeed, Coach. Yes, indeed, man.
Much love, Coach.
I like Kangos. Shout out to Bay Boy 75 Sports TV. Y'all have inspired me to create a channel and help spread the facts and voice.
The truth, man. I gotta break you up, man. Go back to those live streams. Go back to them super chats, man.
Okay, yeah, I got you, bro.
I got a bunch of them.
Yeah, I know. I got you, bro. I got you. Channel and help spread the facts and voice of the fans. Much love to all the LDBC, the creator 78 Sports TV. Thank you. Shout out to BFTB, Best Fight the Best Boxing. Everyone wants to be Money May, and nobody wants to be Pretty Boy. That's a fact. Shout out to Michael Johnson. He said Sean Porter has Nina Simone's hairstyle. Come on, man. He said Sean Porter has Nina Simone's hairstyle with a Leslie Jones mouthpiece. Oh, man. Man. Shout out to Rough House Boxing TV. 2 A's with a big ass fry. He says, what did that brother say? Where he at? Damn, I just lost my brother. Where you go, bruh? Let me see. This told y'all I'm over here on the choppy side of the internet. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Apologies to me from me. Let me see. Michael, yeah, my fault. Sydney, Rough House, man, you went away. But shout out to Rough House. Shout out to I Am Legend Boxing. I got you. And then once again, shout out to Rough House Boxing TV, man. Apologies, I didn't see your message. The internet went away. But anyway, so yeah, so man, let's keep on cooking, man. I want to go over to Mike Biggs. Mike Biggs, what's going on, bro?
Hey, what's up, homeboy? How you doing?
I'm blessed, family. I'm blessed. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Mike Biggs Boxing on YouTube, Mike Biggs Boxing on Twitter, Biggs 1974 Wolf on Instagram, and Mike Biggs Boxing on Facebook.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So go back to the same exact question, man. I want to talk about, or I want to hear your thoughts on the hate that we have coming from, Dillian White, and not just Dillian White and Tony Bellew, but other entities in the sport of boxing as it relates to the Wilder Fury fight. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, hate is an epidemic coming from the biased people. You know what I'm saying? This is an epidemic, man. You can catch that shit like a rash or some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? What we got to do is, avoid that hate. You know what I'm saying? We listen to it, but we got to avoid it at the same time because it ain't doing nothing for us. You know what I'm saying? But it's putting the LDBC on the map. The more motherfuckers hate on the LDBC or any of us or any of our channels, the more on the map we gonna be on. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at that situation. And as far as Kenny Porter, you know what I'm saying? The hell with him, man. I respected him. I respected him. I respected his son. Even though his son is ducking that smoke, I respected him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a fighter. Not everybody can do that shit. But as far as Kenny Porter, commenting the way he commented on us, that was bullshit, man. I really didn't appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We struggling out here. It's a lot of people struggling out here. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm not really struggling. I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I take care of my 4 kids and my wife and my family. I take care of all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's a struggle and it's a stressful, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a stressful environment for me. You know what I'm saying? Getting older and shit. But other than that, man, fuck him and fuck his son, man. They can both drop dead for all I give a damn. And shout out to Tyson Fury, man. Not everybody like Coach said. Not everybody like Tyson Fury, but I like the motherfucker because he's willing to fight the best. You know what I'm saying? He's willing to fight the best. Yes, he's a gypsy. So what? I don't even know what the fuck a gypsy is. Who cares? He's a man and he's a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he could beat my man Bomb Squad, but hats off to the brother for signing that, putting that John Hancock on that contract. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed. Shout out to DFHD or Def HD in the super chat. Also, shout out to BFTB Boxing back in the super chat. He says, when Wilder KOs Fury, he will not only be the real IBF, WBA, WBO, WBC, and lineal champ, he will also be the new Gypsy King. Yes, indeed.
For sure.
So let me go over to General Africa. General Africa in the building. What's going on, family? Uh-oh. General Africa, you all right? You there, General Africa? Motherfucker might be doing some homework or something. We know the rigors of.
Hey, real quick, Junior, man. I shout out to everybody on the panel, first of all. Shout out to you, of course, Junior, because you are the truth, you feel me? And that live stream today was so epic, man. It almost brought a nigga to tears, you feel me? Because I seen a whole lot of people in the chat room getting together. It was like 700 people get together, chop it up, talk. It was really no trolls in there. It was everybody showing love, especially for Nan. You a Don, bro. You a Don. That's why I fucks with you. And and it was just straight talking. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing exciting. The title was what? Trill Boxing Talk, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? And it was a beautiful sight to witness, and I'm glad I was a part of it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So,
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. You there?
Hey, salute to the whole family, man.
Yep. Bro, tell the people how they can follow you.
General Africa Awakening on YouTube, and also I co-host a MMA show. It's called Come Get This Smoke MobCast with Coach Shelton Harrison, and I'll leave the link in the description. Hey, man, if you like, it's more than women's MMA. We do men's MMA. We're just covering MMA in general, man. So if you're trying to get on and talk about that stuff, you know what I'm saying, get you know what I mean, and just talk about the current events in MMA, go check that out.
Yes, indeed. So let me go over and let you cook for a second. Shout out to PK Boxing MMA in the super chat. Appreciate you, family. Let me go over to you, man. You're familiar with the statement that Adrian Broner made this week with regard to Tank Davis and his upcoming fight with Abner Mares?
No, I haven't been following that clown, man. What'd he say?
Oh, God. Something along the lines of Tank needing to knock the bean burrito out of Abner Mares. It was something ignorant along those lines. So anyway, I just want to know your thoughts on that statement and Adrian Broner as it relates to the sport of boxing right now?
Okay. Man, as you guys can tell, I don't really mess with Adrian Broner like that, man. He's one of those guys where he's always feeling sorry for himself, and he acts like he's the center of the universe. Here this man is with multiple children. I don't know how many, and he's talking about killing himself, right? You have an entire family, people that love you, care for you, unlike a lot of other people because of the way that you've been acting, and you talking about killing yourself, man. And just all the other stuff, man. Like I let a lot of the stuff go, you know, humping Victor Ortiz in the ring. I was like, okay, dude's weird, probably gay, but whatever. And some of the other stuff, but I just can't do it with this dude, man. I think he needs to retire. I think he needs to get up out of boxing. And I think he just needs to focus on his health, man. But, you know, he's an attention dude, man. And he keeps on doing this. He knows that I think a lot of Hispanics don't really mess with him because of things that he's done in the past and stuff like that. So now he's just trying to feed off of that, man. It just is what it is. Dude's gay, man. So I don't pay attention to him. I don't make any videos about him. If I could get money off of it, I'd do it. That'd be the only way. But if I could talk about Anthony Joshua right quick, because I got to run real quick. But, you know, Deontay Wilder, what he did in the UK was prove to everybody. We've been saying in the LDBC this entire time that this guy's known, man. This guy's popular. Here this dude was, this brother getting mobbed, man, came and walked, people trying to get photos with him. I bet a lot of the haters were out there too, wanting to get photos with him, just like they would do with us, talking all this shit online, but then they see us in person. Now they want to be friends. Deontay Wilder is going to be pretty soon a household name, man. And I just want to give a shout out to him for working hard, man. Speak it. What does he say, man? What's that saying? I love it, man.
Believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it.
Speak it, believe it, receive it, man. That's something that I've taken to heart. One thing about Deontay Wilder, man, is that this dude is not just a boxing fan, but he's like an example, a shining example to just anybody in life that was doubted themselves, been through struggles, been through hardship, and just kept on going. That's why I mess with Deontay Wilder, man. And quick salute to Tyson Fury for taking the fight, for being a man, unlike the other dude over there. Look, man, nobody cares about that guy anymore. That's why we haven't heard from Fast Eddie, man. Dude's salty. Same thing with Joshua. Now he's walking around wearing do-rags like an idiot. You know, this guy, Deontay Wilder, is everything that Anthony Johnson wished he could be, man. I just want to give a salute to Wilder. I want to give a salute to everybody in the LDBC. I want to give a salute to Tyson Fury, man, for taking this fight. This is the longest current reigning heavyweight champion versus the lineal champion. This is the fight. This was the fight that everybody was pumped about. We were talking about it. The haters were talking about it before Anthony Johnson came into the picture, picking up all those paper belts.
Yes.
Man. So this is going to be a huge fight. I think that Deontay Wilder is going to win. I think it's going to be tough, but I think he's going to win that fight, man. But that's it. I appreciate you guys having me on, man. I got to run to my cousin's house, man, but I appreciate it, man. Shout out to the whole LDBC, General Africa Awakening. I'm out.
Yes, indeed. Love is love, family. Be safe. Shout out to I Am Legend Boxing, man. Apologies to you, man. You said I just called Kenny a pageant dad. I know AB is a clown, but AB was right about him living vicariously through his son. Now this 10 plus the second $10 he won't get from me. Rather support the brothers. Yes, indeed. I Am Legend Boxing, man. I got 10 on you, man. I owe you 10. You know what I mean? I owe you 10. That was a moderator glitch. So I owe you 10, family. I'm 10 with you. And then shout out to KLC in the super chat. He says, just got my LDBC shirt today from Shop Fight Fan. I wanted to show support to the family. Keep putting out great content. Yeah, that's another thing, man. Go over and to Shop Fight Fan and get a shirt, man. Or in the words of K-Ho, matter of fact, get you 2 or 3 of them hoes, man. Shout out to PK Boxing and MMA. Says mash the like button. Yes, indeed. We got about 515 people in here watching. We got like 367 likes. In the words of 78 Sports TV. Let's get that up to 400 or something, man. Let's get them likes up to 400 or something. And I think we all caught up in the super chats. Now, this is what hold on. Let me see. Let me double check. This is what I signed up for, man. Blood Boxing in the building. Blood, what's going on, family?
Hey, man, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, bro, loud and clear. We hear you.
King Blood.
Hey, what's up, y'all, man? For now, hey, man, y'all don't realize what I'm going through right now just to talk to y'all. I had to go out and drive off in my car. You probably hear my engine running. I'm driving down some dirt roads late at night here just so I could fucking get a connection to talk to y'all for a second. But you know what, man? I want to tell y'all, man, people are trying to undermine the importance of this I'm not Anthony Joshua. I'm Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury fight, okay? And I want to tell you guys, man, this is a very important fight. It has a historical value to it too, because this is only the third time in heavyweight history that two guys have had claim to the heavyweight title due to one of them being the lineal champion, okay? The first time it happened in 1971, okay? Ali came back and Frazier was the champion. He came back out first. Now, Fury was never no Ali, but he has a lineal claim, okay? Ali came back. He had two fights. He had one with Jerry Quarry, then he fought Oscar Bonavena, and he went right in a fight with Joe Frazier. That was a historical fight. The second time it happened, Michael Spinks had a lineal claim to Mike Tyson's belts. Mike Tyson came out, he become undisputed champion. Michael Spinks didn't even have a fight before he went into the fight because people are going around saying, Fury ain't ready, Fury ain't ready. Michael Spinks is a great fucking light heavyweight, one of the greatest to ever live. He didn't have no fucking fight. He had been off for a year and some change, and he came back and he fought Tyson, and Tyson got credit for that. So if Deontay Wilder gets the victory, he should get the same credit that Frazier got, and he damn sure should get the credit that Mike Tyson got for beating Michael Spinks. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, this is a historical fight, man. It has a historical value to it. It's a big time fight, man. I'm glad that the people are connected to the fight, man. It's a big fight. That's why I don't even want to talk about old punk ass Anthony Joshua and all of them motherfuckers, because while he's out there fighting some 40-year-old who's been juiced up for the last 10 years, Deontay Wilder is out here making history. Okay, so I just wanted to bring that point up, man. I wanted to get on just to say that, just because I haven't had a chance to give that fight any love yet, man. But man, that's a big fight, and that's for that K Diddy, Kenny Porter motherfucker. Fuck you, Kenny Porter. That's all I gotta say, man. I mean, y'all done dropped the ether on that motherfucker so hard that I ain't got nothing else to say, man. I'll just clean up the scraps. The fight fans, we're the lifelines of the sport. That's how it's always been since day one, since they was getting on the back of bandwagons to fight. We have always been the lifeline. Don't come telling us what we need to do. We put our money forth towards this sport. I put out thousands of dollars on pay-per-view, tons of hours of my time towards this sport. Okay, so don't go out there and disrespect us. Okay, we're the ones who, everybody said this, I'm preaching to the choir, but I just want to reiterate, man, and say that we are the lifelines, and don't think for a second that we don't know that. So don't come out here acting crazy with us and telling us what we need to do. We do what we need to do by giving the sport our interest and giving them our dollars, okay? So I don't want to hear nothing else about that shit ever again, all right? And that's all I got to say, man. I want to say to the LDBC, I love y'all brothers, but I'm going to take my black ass home, man. One love to y'all, and big up to the whole LDBC. Nah, I'll see you on Saturday, brothers. Don't be lit.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We appreciate you, blood. Be safe, man. Be safe, blood. So,
yes, sir.
All right, 78. Let me come back. Let me come back.
Hey, the legends in the building.
Let me come back.
Black Fight Fan TV.
What's going on, Black Fight Fan TV?
What's going down, man?
And there you go, man. Hey, tell the people. Hold on, before you do that, shout out to BFTB Boxing in the super chat again. He said, AJ fan bitches are disgusted. They don't want the best to fight the best. They prefer to watch these weird ass belt babysitters stack money. And shout out to I'm in here in the super chat, as well as damn. Shout out to El Fenici in the building. He says, half of the Smoke City, Marlowe's Corner salute, and tell Kenny Porter get the guck Get the fuck out my gym. He wants to Marlo's Corner to tell Kenny Porter to get the fuck out my gym. So shout out in the super chat, man. Black Fight Fan TV. What's going on, family?
What's going down, homie?
Yes, indeed. So I want to kind of shift the focus just lightweight, man. Just lightweight. I want you to talk to us, man, about the importance of us supporting the Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury fight.
Oh, it's absolutely necessary. I mean, we have this is what we work for. I mean, if you guys don't understand what happened, if y'all don't understand the genesis of this whole thing, I know a lot of guys are just getting on the bandwagon, and a lot of guys will perpetrate to you that we perpetrate this argument that we just Wilder fanboys and stuff like that. Well, and I'm gonna be clear, 7-8 came out and he told us, we're gonna back Deontay Wilder. We're gonna get behind him because Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn were making claims, and they were before they made these insulting offers. Now, back, I guess it's been about over a year ago now, they were saying that Wilder didn't have no fans. Nobody supported Wilder. Nobody cared about him. He had no say in the matter, and this and that. In 7-8, he got with the other brothers from the LDBC. He made it plain. He said, man, we're going to back Wilder, and we're going to raise his profile. And for the past year and a half, that's what we've been doing. We've been raising his profile. Now, Wilder is a star. He's a global phenomenon. And y'all seen that when he's going overseas and people are going crazy. Y'all also see that here. He's had all kind of reality shows and different things popping for himself. He got all kind of opportunities. People know him. Athletes know him. He's the biggest star in boxing. He's outperformed all other fighters up to this point. At this point now, Deontay Wilder is the biggest star in boxing. You understand what I'm saying? So to bring it full circle, we have to make sure that this fight performs like all of these actions that we've been doing over the past year and a half, 2 years, well, however long we've been working at this. I lose track, man, because I've been in the trenches for so long, bro, with this Wilder Joshua thing. So it's just been a journey, but to bring it all together, this fight is like a climax, bro. This is a climax, and we still have other things to come, but this is something that we will really put a stamp on who we really are. This is real. This is a real stood up type moment. You understand what I'm saying? This is the moment that we stood up more so than anything and make them hoes feel what we got going on over here as a country and a whole, because Deontay Wilder is our champion. He is the rightful heavyweight champion of the world, and he's going to prove that against Tyson Fury, a man that he was supposed to fight long ago. And also Tyson Fury is the man who beat the man. He's the lineal champion. He destroyed Vladimir Klitschko, and when Vladimir Klitschko was still a prime fighter, he beat him down mentally and destroyed him and beat the belts off of him. He is the true king of the heavyweight division. Anthony Joshua is a paper champion. You understand what I'm saying? And all that being said, this is very important to us for everything that we've been through. This is where all the Wilder jargon and all the rallying and all this making videos, this is where it counts. This is bringing it home. This is bringing everything into fruition. That's what this is about.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Matt Wade in the super chat. He says, glad to be a witness to history. Keep grinding. All of you we support. And blood 180. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Talking about the darts. Hey, so no, not 180. Blood says 180.
Did you get El Fenici?
Yeah, I got El Fenici, bro.
Okay. My bad. I just see it in red.
Yeah. I got him. Yep. But I'll read it again. Shit. That ain't nothing. Let me see. El Fenici. He says, half for the Smoke City. Marlo's Corner, salute and tell Kenny Porter to get the fuck out my gym. Yes, indeed. 78 Sports TV. I'm gonna come back to you, man. So 78, this is it, man. You did a video this past week, man, where you posed an interesting question, and I wanted to kind of use this question as the catalyst for conversation. You know what I mean? And I wanted us to kind of have a barbershop conversation of sorts. Too bad we don't have barbershop conversations in here with us, but I want to know the relationship between boxing and her fans, man. What happened to that relationship in your opinion?
Man, I think it's just boxing got cocky, arrogant, and they feel like they don't have to get the fans the fights that they want because enough fans will turn up anyway to watch these guys fight Joe Blow. And they watched a strategy, a great technique being played by Mayweather Pacquiao saga, how it played out, you know what I'm saying, with the fight taking 5 years to make. And in the process, both of them guys got filthy fucking rich. They flaunted it in our face, buying new cars and mansions and all of this stuff. We buy every pay-per-view, right? In hopes just to see them call each other out at the end of the fight. And that was a nice hustle. But at this point in time, everybody's trying to use that same philosophy, that same formula, you know, to build a fight now. You know, it was a time where a fighter like Bernard Hopkins, you know, as soon as you got a name in the ranking, he slapping your ass down. Or you think you somebody, he beating your ass before you get a name, before you think you somebody. But now it's the opposite. Now they want to build guys up, you know, and that's like Floyd bragged about that. He say like, you know, we build them up to knock them down. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. They build these guys up and they keep them away from each other for a while till the fans fiend for it and beg for it. And then most of the time it's a lackluster fight that don't live up to the hype, and it drains boxing fans, man. It drains them. It'd be one thing if you had to wait for years for a fight, and then when you see the fight, it's a classic. You know what I'm saying? But when you gotta wait for years, and then both guys acting like they don't really want to fight each other, neither guy want to take a risk of getting hurt, and it's like, you know, people tired of that. You waited all this time for what? You know what I'm saying? It's like a girl. You know, I don't even want to use that example.
Nah, do it, man. Come on, bro.
It's like you dating some chick and she holding out on you and shit for like 5 years and shit. Like, oh well, you know, you're a nice guy and everything, and I love you, but you know, until you marry me, we can't have sex. That's how I was raised. And you like, okay, man, this is a nice girl. You know, at least I know she ain't no hoe. Then you get in the bedroom and the bitch got a cock. Fuck out of here, hoe. You know what I'm saying? What kind of weird shit is this? Like, no, and that's how I feel boxing fans have been tricked. We've been duped. You know what I'm saying? We waiting on the pussy at the end of the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing waiting on us but a dick. That's what it is, man. I'm telling you. That's what it is. They fucking us over, bro. You know what I'm saying? To use that analogy of getting fucked, we getting fucked royally. And they don't give a shit. They don't give a fuck about us, bro. They treat us like dog shit. We got promoters, you got fighters, you got trainers, you got sanctioning bodies. Everybody taking advantage of the boxing fan. Everybody laughing at the boxing fan. Everybody like, you know, oh, be quiet. Or, you know, fans are, they roll their eyes and they throw their hand back and dismiss us. Bob Arum, the fans don't know what they want. Kenny Porter, the fans don't know what, you know, we ain't worried about the fans. How? If we're doing all of this stuff to pay these bills, to watch Showtime, HBO, right? I got Showtime and HBO. Right? I got all these channels, right? Then you want me to get ESPN Plus. Now you want me to get the Zone. You want me to do all this shit and I can't get the fight I want because y'all got network beef, because y'all got promotional beef, y'all got sanctioning body beef. Oh, we need to build the fight and all that. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is why so many people have turned into casuals. So many boxing fans have turned into casuals because they used to be hardcore, but now they just they peek in on boxing when it's a major fight coming up, and then they try to catch up. Like, okay, so all right, this guy, all right, let me look at his last fight. You know, he finna fight this person here, but they're not here every day like us watching boxing. You know what I'm saying? Most of the fans now are casual. We the only like hardcore boxing fans out here. That's why you see like channels like, you know, even my channel. 57,000 subs. 57,000 people ain't watching my channel every day. You know what I'm saying? Because most of them are casuals. They come in for the big stuff, and they leave when it's regular boxing. They don't get time for this shit. All these complaining and different belts, sanctioning bodies, different weight classes. It's too hard for the average person to follow. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's like trying to watch Game of Thrones on season 6, episode 3, and then you supposed to know what the fuck going on. You don't know what the fuck going on. That's what's going on here in boxing. Man, they don't give a shit about us, bro. But we can teach them a lesson though. We can teach them a lesson with our dollars because they don't respect our dollars. They're still going by the old way of doing things. You know what I'm saying? These guys flaunting their little money in our face and they watches and shit and all this type of stuff. But you know, you just seen Chris Bird Hall of Fame speech. Chris Bird ain't never make no money in boxing. He 2-time heavyweight champion and never made no money and never did shit because he was in the wrong era. You know what I'm saying? This new shit going on right now of pimping the fans and conning them out of their money and shit is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous to me. And I'm not finna let nobody do that to me. I'm not finna let nobody play me when I know what's happening. I'm supposed to just sit back and just accept it. You know, oh, well, I love boxing, so, you know, it is what it is. Fuck that. I don't have to spend my money with that shit. Like Fanon said earlier, I don't have to spend my money. I can spend my money any way I want to. I'm a grown ass man with a family. Okay, I got real shit to do. All right, I got 2 daughters, a wife, and a son. You know damn well they gonna figure out how to spend my money, right? So why the fuck I don't got time to be, all right, let me put this aside to go see this guy fight, blah blah blah, and then it ain't even the fight I really want to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go up there. If I go to one of these fights, it's gonna be to link up with some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be to support this shit. It ain't even the fights you want. We start settling for bullshit that it's not even what we wanted. All right, even right now, as good as Wilder versus Fury is, as good as that is, that's not the fight we wanted. But we're settling though, because we abuse little women. See what I'm saying? So now we settling. Now I'm not hating. I want that fight now, Fury versus Wilder, because it has historical importance. But let's not lose sight that that's not what we wanted. See, we abuse little women who learn to settle. Take concessions and shit. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, this is cool. I ride with this one then. You know, this is what happens in boxing. This is why they do us all the time. They fuck us over, and then we just, we forget about it and keep it moving. Support the next fight. Man, fuck that, man. Like I say, told Black Fight Fan the other day on Trill Boxing Talk. Anytime, if my wife say, look, next month or in 2 months, I want to go to the Bahamas when I'm on vacation. Okay, cool. We can go to the Bahamas for a week. I'd much rather spend that time with my family. I'd much rather go up north, get me a cabin, and sit down on the lake where I could do fishing and barbecue and kick it with my family, do a couple of videos from up there, rather than going to Vegas or going to fucking New York for a couple of days, spend a couple $1,000 so I could hang around a couple of fighters and act like I'm some goddamn body and take some pictures and come back to YouTube making videos, acting, fuck, man, I'm sorry. I ain't knocking nobody else. Whatever, do what you do. I'm just saying me. I'm picky with my money. I'm stingy, you know what I'm saying? And I don't like spending my money recklessly, especially if somebody don't appreciate me. You know what I'm saying? It's like letting somebody borrow some money. You let somebody borrow some money. You do something nice for somebody. And then the motherfucker got the nerve to talk shit or don't want to pay your money back. You ain't gonna fuck with them no more, right? So that's how boxing is. I pick and choose what I'm going to support in boxing. You know what I'm saying? If it's a good fight that I respect, I feel like they appreciate me and what I'm talking about and respecting me as a fan, then yes, I will support that fight. I will pay for that fight. I got no problem paying for a fight. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna just support Joe Blow versus anybody. All right, you a big name guy. I'm gonna support you fighting some bum, but you're not gonna fight your mandatory. You're not gonna fight the other champions. Nope, can't do it.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Gregory Wyatt again in the super chat. He says, let's do another 50-50 split for the Smoke City Mobcast and Marlo's Corner. Let's grow this thing. Salute, Greg Wyatt. Nothing but love, man. Nothing but love. Shout out to PK and MMA. He says, get Marlo and Junior over the top. Salute, PK, man. Really, truly appreciate that, family. Man, let me take this thing. I'm going to take this thing over to, let me go over to Ticket TV. You still in the building?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. I got Kenny on the line. Hold on.
It's up there, but see what we need to do here is we need to be great. Okay? So Mayweather needs to fight other fighters that are champions as well. You know what I'm saying? This is how Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, Roberto Duran, Tommy Hearns made each other great. Yeah. You can't just pick and choose who you want to fight if you want to be great. You can't just call yourself great if you're not going to fight all the great players. So we want to be great. So we want to fight Keith Thurman 1 time, 2 times. You see what I'm saying? And then we want to fight Manny Pacquiao. We want to fight Bradley. This is how you become great.
Yeah, go ahead. What you saying?
Yes, indeed, man. I
tell you,
yes,
I'm not sure you can't pick and choose. I mean, this is what K. Diddy said.
Mm-hmm.
This is the whole reason why I said the shit I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker was the one that said this. That wasn't me. So when you tell broke ass fans to just pay for the fights, whatever you put out there, the shit show that you put out there, and tell us to sit down, buy a hot dog, and deal with the shit, only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rewind the tape. Because the worst thing that happened is motherfuckers press record. And when motherfuckers press record and you get to talking, that shit is forever on the motherfucking record. So you can't come out here talking about, oh, well, you got to fight the best. You can't come out here and tell everybody else you got to fight the best. You can't just pick and choose if you want to be great. But then you out here picking and choosing, no dice. Sorry, don't work over here. Go ahead. What you was gonna say?
Yes, indeed. I wanted to know the same exact question, but you was cooking, man. You was cooking. But I want to know the same question, man, with regard to the sport of boxing and their fans, man. How the hell did we get here?
Motherfuckers like Kenny Porter. Like I've been telling y'all, the reason why I've been roasting this nigga for the last year and a half. This shit ain't just started yesterday. And listen, this ain't nothing personal against Kenny. It's just that you can't come out here and put somebody else on the burner and criticize somebody else. And then you come out and you got the ball, you got the bag, you got the opportunity, you conduct yourself the same way. Fuck that. You got to motherfucking do the shit that you say you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? If you telling everybody else that they need to fight all the great young black fighters and young black champions, and you ain't willing to do that, you get to stuttering like Joe when somebody asks you about Earl Spence, I'm going to pull up on it. I don't see motherfuckers on here, you know, making their little videos talking about Earl Spence ain't proven. Why is he not proven? He's not proven because every time you put a microphone in front of one of the top fighters at 147 face, these motherfuckers say, oh, well, yeah, you know, he's not on the to-do list. Oh, yeah, he's not in my immediate plans. I wasn't thinking about him 3 years ago, 2 years ago. And, you know, to the fans, you know, basically saying F the fans. You understand what I'm saying? Nah, we ain't dealing with that shit. So that's why. And he's a champion. He don't need to be running around here fighting Andre Bertos and motherfuckers and Amir Khans and shit like that. Nah, we ain't selling for that. Nah, fuck that. You a champion, we expect you to fight top competition. Point blank, period. And that's what he's doing. And so what we're doing is we're holding that standard. And that's the motherfucking problem. Is that people ain't holding the standard of shit. We're not holding this shit to where it's supposed to be. You got Amir Khan going up fighting Canelo and shit. Goddamn fucking Kell Brook going up and fighting Triple G and all these wild. Instead of taking the best fights in their own division, giving us the best, more competitive fights that the people really want to see. You understand what I'm saying? It's a damn shame. You got to have Mikey Garcia talking about he want to come up and fight Earl Spence because Porter, Garcia, and Runtime Thurman don't want no smoke. I mean, the shit don't make no sense, man. And it's robbing the boxing fans, man. It's bleeding the boxing fans. And like I said before, man, these guys fighting, none of those guys I named fought 3 times in the last 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, man, stop. When you come out here, you fighting 2 times, you going to give us 2 smokers. Or we not going to put our money into this shit no more. That's the new standard. Fans is fighting back. We taking this shit back. You understand what I'm saying? That's what the LDBC is about. That's what Trail Boxing Talk is about. That's what the Smoke City MobCast is about. That's what the LDBC is about. You understand what I'm saying? Putting the power back into the fans. You feel what I'm saying? Because what happens is when you get so close with these fighters and shit, you start getting that mentality. You understand what I'm saying? That, oh, well, you know, we just gonna milk the fans and, you know, listen, we gonna, you know, we can't be doing all of this stuff that these guys are doing because of the injury. Listen, man, you signed up for this shit, man. You came out and said that you wanted to be great, right? I said this shit before, and I'm gonna say it again. To whom much is given, much is motherfucking required. Ask anybody in the goddamn chat room. Is anybody out here asking these fighters that's out here making $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10,000 a fight to come out here and to fight the best every fight? No, because they're not being paid and compensated to the level to where we expect that type of competition. But to these motherfuckers that's making hundreds of thousands of dollars, these motherfuckers that's making millions of dollars per fight, and you only fighting 2 times per year, oh, motherfucker, you better give me 2 goddamn smokers. Because to whom much is given, much is required. And if you don't want to make those top fights, okay, no problem. Well, then don't charge the fans. Fight for free. Because at the end of the day, you just wasting people time, you wasting people money. And that's the reason why a lot of people that came to the LDBC now got out of boxing for years. I've seen this shit all in the chat room. People say, man, LDBC got me back into boxing, man. On some real shit, man. People was out of boxing. But since you got real motherfuckers that's in the chat room, you understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that have dealt with some and went through some real shit in their life. People can relate to that. You understand what I'm saying? Black Fight Fan TV, they're talking about this shit this morning. We got fucking ex-criminals, all kind of shit that follow the LDBC, that are motivated, that want to do better in life. You understand what I'm saying? They uplifting brothers in here. They showing brothers that it's another way to do things. You understand what I'm saying? They showing brothers that brothers can be unified and do shit legit. So don't hate. Don't run to other people's comment section trying to play both ways. We gonna get you. We gonna catch you, man. That shit dried up. Shit fucked up, man. Shit played out. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's the standard, man. Listen, man. We want to see what we paying for. That's it. Don't come charging us for no bullshit app, Eddie Hearn, and all this other shit. And then you making people pay for an app, and your headliner is goddamn Jesse Vargas versus Demore. Fuck no. I ain't accepting that shit. Sit down. Sit the fuck down. You're not convincing me that big baby Gerald Grease Miller fighting some motherfucking you giving him bums worse than the bums he was fighting before. And you gonna put that shit on the card and tell us we need to pay for that shit? No dice. You ain't give us Wilder versus AJ, but you gonna tell us that we need to watch the zone and pay for AJ versus Povetkin? Nah, I ain't gonna work around here, Slow. I'm sorry. Like I said before, if I go to motherfucking goddamn Burger King, shit, that motherfucker say you gonna have it your way right away, right? So if that shit ain't my way, the way I ordered that bitch and I paid for that motherfucker, guess what? Hey, I got a right to say something. Who the fuck I look like to go in that motherfucker and buy a burger and that shit ain't the way I wanted it, and I paid for that motherfucker, and then I go and say, listen, man, I don't like the way this burger is, and the motherfucker say, well, you can't say shit to me unless you come back here and flip this goddamn burger with me. No, you better sit the fuck down, nigga. I paid for this motherfucker. I paid for this shit. And if I ain't paid for this shit along with all the other customers, your ass wouldn't have a job. And that's how it works all the way across the board. And one last thing, to all of the weight shaming and all that other shit, that shit ain't cool either. I ain't with that shit either. Because like I said, all money weigh the same. A goddamn $1 million weigh the motherfucking same as a goddamn $1 million, nigga. Period. You understand what I'm saying? So you could be a motherfucker that's running around here that's 500-600 pounds. And I got a motherfucker that's over here that's 125 pounds soaking wet. If they both got $1 million in their pocket, guess what? It's $1 million goddamn dollars. You understand what I'm saying? And if they both paying $200 or $300, $400 or $500 for a fight weekend to go travel to a fight, get a hotel, and pay a ticket, guess what? Well, the same motherfucker that's in shape that paid for that ticket, that fat motherfucker who paid for that same ticket, that same gas money, you understand what I'm saying? That same hotel room, he got the same right to complain about some shit if he don't like the service that he's getting. That's all this is. Them fighters, they provide a service. You don't live up and give us the quality we want, we got a right to speak about it. And don't tell me that we got to fly and go to somebody's face and say to somebody's face because we disagree. Because if that's the case, anybody that you got an issue with, well, motherfucker, you need to go ahead and get a ticket and fly all across the world. You need to be goddamn talking to everybody. Oh, I don't like that Beyonce song. Okay, you don't like that Beyonce song ticket? Well, you need to goddamn fly to Houston and go talk to Beyonce. Go fly to Houston, get a front row ticket, go on stage and tell Beyonce you don't like her song. Get the fuck out of here. If I paid for the shit, I got a right to give my opinion. Do I have a right to be disrespectful or violent? No. But I got a right to give my goddamn opinion. And I ain't buying no ticket, sitting down buying a hot dog and shutting the fuck up. Don't work on me. So you can cut the bullshit out and take that shit to somebody else. Like I said before, it's a new motherfucking day. You understand that heist that Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao got? That fuck boxing up. They had a lot of fans fucked up after that fight because they felt like they got robbed. Well, guess what? In the LDBC, we the motherfuckers that's coming in here running up in niggas' stashes. We taking all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? We running all these niggas out they shit. You gonna have to rethink your strategy. You gotta start paying niggas what you owe them. So like I said, nigga, you gonna charge these niggas that bread? You gonna get these multi-million-dollar fights? Guess what the fuck you gonna do? You gonna give us what the fuck we want. If not, hey, you better find another occupation.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to BFTB in the super chat, man. He says, idiots pay for these nuts app. I pay for what I want, and I want the best fighting the best. Or I'm streaming or watching on YouTube. Make an announcement that the phone lines indeed are open. Also, shout out to Gary Benson in the super chat again. He says, Kenny Porter needs to take his 1980 Grandmaster Flash Kango wearing ass in the corner and eat a government cheese sandwich. Fans have to boss up on the sport and make them respect our dollars. I canceled HBO and Showtime. Fuck them.
And low key, Kenny Porter, you gonna fuck around and make the LDBC goddamn millionaires, motherfucker. Keep talking that shit. I want you to keep going on talking that shit, Kenny. Keep on talking that broke shit. Because I'm telling you what you gonna do, man. You gonna make them motherfuckers show you how broke they really are, man. I'm telling you right now, Kenny. So real talk, Kenny is getting pimped by the LDBC because that shit he said, you set boxing fans off, man. You have people that support you, man. Brother 7A Sports TV, you support Kenny and Sean Porter. You understand what I'm saying?
My problem with the whole thing.
You got brothers who support you, nigga.
My problem with the whole thing, bro, is the fact that I'll be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with what Kenny Porter said. You know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with the whole movement. You know what I mean? I don't fuck with none of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care for Barbershop Conversation's stance on it. I understand his goal and what he's been trying to do and so on and so forth. My problem is now Sean Porter, who hasn't said, you know what I mean, the shit that has been said or stand on it, but like you said, hasn't denounced it. Now he's going to feel the repercussions of that. You know what I'm saying? And he's the motherfucker that's going in there, you know, ultimately putting his life on the line, getting punched in the face and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So I'm, man, it's just a shitty situation. But let me ask Fanon on a different note. Let me ask you, Fanon. So we talked about Tevin Farmer and the Tank Davis fight and wanting to see that fight. So my question to you, Fanon, is now that we're not going to get that fight, what are your thoughts on the Tank Davis fight versus Abner Mares, and how do you feel about that Tevin Farmer and Tank Davis fight not happening right now?
Hey, can I reject that question and go back to the last one?
Yeah, go ahead. Well, go back. You can't reject it. Go back and answer the last one, then answer that one. You can do that for us?
I don't care about Tevin Farmer or whatever.
Okay, so you reject it. Go ahead.
Because the last question that you asked, I think, was something that I really wanted to talk about.
Okay, go ahead.
And it's something I wanted to say for a while. And when you said, I mean, the question as I heard it said, like, why do they take advantage or not appreciate the fight fan?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, for people that know my channel, man, you know, I talk a lot about a guy named Neely Fuller Jr. And I'm not sure if everybody's familiar with him, but he's basically a philosopher, man, that a living black philosopher who pretty much came up with one of the best theories for how to end racism. And, you know, and I hope I don't get this channel shut down, but I'm going to say the shit. He talks about white supremacy and racism and solving the problem of white supremacy and racism. And he talks about, when he talks about it, and I'm going to lead into boxing. He says the white supremacy is a system by which people who do not have color are taken advantage of and mistreated by people who do not have color. And they're mistreated and taken advantage of in 9 areas of human activity: economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. And that everything that you do every day, all day, for your entire life falls into one of those categories: economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, or war. And if you recall, now I'm going to come to boxing. If you recall, in the 1960s, there was this thing called the COINTELPRO. And after the 1960s, like the civil rights movement, which really was an educational rights movement, and they came up with this thing to how to prevent the rise of a black messiah. If you guys are not familiar with COINTELPRO, I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with COINTELPRO. Look up COINTELPRO. And it's something developed by the FBI. There was a misinformation campaign led to prevent the rise of a black messiah. People, an individual who could raise the consciousness of black people, get them to be constructive, and direct their attitudes in a way that would eventually lead them out of and away from suffering the ramifications of racism, white supremacy. It is a documented program that talked about the assassination of Medgar Evers, assassination of Martin Luther King, assassination of Malcolm X, the misinformation and the ruining of the lives of the Black Panther Party, all of the such coming up into the 60s. But I think one thing that people forget more than anybody, who really did fit, most particularly the rise of a black messiah, was Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali during the 60s, if you compare all of the accomplishments of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and Medgar Evers and in the Equal Rights Voting Rights Act, none of them did what Muhammad Ali did by ending the draft. And that is something I think that people do not when they talk about the time that Muhammad Ali spent off of boxing, they don't understand that he refused the draft. And when he refused the draft, hippies refused the draft. People thought it was cool to refuse the draft. And eventually, after he got that civil rights, after he won in the Super Bowl, they eliminated the draft. All of my life, all of your life, more than likely, maybe St. Cruzan was alive during the draft. There used to be a time when there was manual manual. Whenever they wanted a war, they could snatch you and your kids out of your house and put you to war. When Muhammad Ali used his title as the heavyweight champion of the world, he and the spotlight that was on him because of his athletic abilities in a solo sport, he had more effect on the other areas of human activity war, than anybody else had in the history of the United States. And that stopped because there will never be another single. You have to go through so many loops to be the heavyweight champion of the world, for you to be the man in boxing. And when you're the man in boxing, you're the man in sports. Whenever there is a heavyweight champion that is the man, they are the man in heavyweight sports. Mike Tyson was the last one, but it was wasted on a fucking moron. There is a concerted effort, in my belief, to never allow there to be another Muhammad Ali. They allow people to talk about politics on ESPN with fucking dumbass Stephen A. Smith or however they can control it. But a guy like Deontay Wilder is more dangerous to the system because of his willingness to say what he really believes and to be believed, because people know what he's saying is honest, than as much as any other politician or any teacher, because he controls the area of entertainment, whether it's movies, whether it's television, whether it's sports. And sports is the most influential form of entertainment. And if you wonder why people pour so much money into the Olympics, it's because that is something that immediately, without anybody telling you, you can appreciate and you can respect, because they completely bring in your attention. Same thing with a great singer. Same thing with a great dancer. Same thing with a great comedian. And that amount of talent focused in one area that has a mind of their own is a lot of trouble in that system that I just laid out. So I think that the biggest problem with boxing, and the major reason why we don't get unified champions and there's so many hurdles to overcome, is because all Muhammad Ali needed to do was knock out Sonny Liston and change his name to Muhammad Ali from Cassius Clay, and reject their system to cost them trillions of dollars, because you can no longer be forced to serve in the military. So when people talk, like when Floyd Mayweather Jr. talks about he's the greatest of all time because how much money he made, he needs to get the fuck out. He has never done anything like ended the draft. And when you have somebody like Anthony Joshua that's going to step and fetch for you, do what you say, when you say, how you say, if you say to shut up, he shuts up. That's not the same thing as you'll get from a Deontay Wilder or somebody that is under a system like Al Heyman put out, where you're your own man, you're your own promoter. And what a lot of people forget is that Top Rank is Muhammad Ali's company. That is Muhammad Ali's company. Don King, that was Muhammad Ali's company. Because when that center star decided that he was going to allow somebody to arrange his sports, arrange his fights for him, and pay him his money, they turned that into a mechanism by which to silence the voice of great athletes who can transcend their sports and really direct positive social change for people to overcome the system of racism, white supremacy is laid out clearly by Neely Fuller Jr. And that's my piece on it. And I hope I don't get your channel taken.
No, well said, Fanon. Well said, brother.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to A Killer in the super chat. He says Barbershop is a good brother. Y'all leave him alone. In the comment section, shout out to PK Boxing. He says, tipping my hat to Fanon International Boxing. Salute. Also, where was FOG? I think his thing went away. Let me see. That was FOG says Neely Fuller is the truth. Hashtag LDBC, hashtag code. Yes, indeed. And I think that's everybody in there. Shout out to, we do have, shout out to the brothers, man. It's been holding on. I really, truly appreciate y'all. We do have a couple of callers in. So let me see. We got 832 in the building. Can you hear us?
Hey, what's poppin' and what's dropping? What's up, Fanon? What's up, Black Fight fan? What's up, 78? What's up, the whole panel, man? What's poppin' and what's dropping with y'all?
What's cracking, homie? Houston, Texas in the building.
What's up? What's up, brother?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely, man. Representing Houston, Texas. First off, man, I want to talk about Hunt for the Red Kango, Kenny Porter up in this motherfucker, a.k.a. Kenny Shitty Porter up in this motherfucker. Kenny Porter need to sit his bitch ass down, and he need to retire himself from boxing, man. And second of all, Sean Porter need to get that smoke from Errol Spence, man. And another thing too, man, I hope Deontay Wilder knock Tyson Fury smooth the fuck out, man. After he gets through figuring that boy out, I want him to knock Tyson Fury smooth the fuck out, man. Because all the shit this dude had to go through with Juicy, Ashley Joshua, whatever the fuck I'm gonna call this motherfucker. I want Tyson Fury head on a motherfucking platter, man, because man, I'm sick of these motherfuckers dunking Deontay Wilder. I want him to take all them folks' money. I want them UK fans to cry like little bitches because I'm sick of these motherfuckers sitting up here disrespecting Deontay Wilder, man. I'm sick of that shit. So I want Tyson Fury head on a motherfucking platter up in this motherfucker.
Trill.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Go. Okay.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely, man. So, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long, man. I respect all y'all brothers, man, and y'all keep doing what y'all doing up in this motherfucker.
Yes, indeed, family. Salute, brother.
Much love, brother.
All right.
Salute to Graylin Walsh in the super chat. He says, "Thank you for pure, unadulterated truth right here. Much respect." We do have, let me see, we have 972 in the building. 972, can you hear us?
Dallas, Texas in the building.
What's up with it, Black Fight Fan TV 78? My boy Junior the Truth. Big shout out to my boys Marlo Corner. And this your boy El Felici calling out of Dallas, man. I just want to say what's up to everybody. And like my boy Ticket TV said, Kenny Porter done started something, man. He done started something. Kate Shitty done started something. You better watch out, man. We got money down here in Texas. You better stop playing. We got money all around the world, especially hooking up with the LDBC. We spend money on what we want to spend money on. We don't want to see him fighting bum-ass fights. Tell him to put his son up and fight Earl Spence, and we'll come pay to see him get his ass knocked out. All right.
Straight to it. Straight to it. Shout out, salute El Fenici. And he's straight to it. I didn't even have to disconnect him. He hung the hell up. He just dropped the mic. El Fenici in the
that's the type of energy. That's the type of energy that's being put out there, though.
Yes, indeed. 845, you in the building. 845.
LDBC, what's up, my brothers? It's Mr. Finesse in the building.
What's up,
Finesse? It's an honor and a pleasure to talk to y'all. Hey,
what's
man,
up, family?
I want to say everybody in the chat room need to sign the Junior the Truth, man. Subscribe. That brother need more followers, man. He dropped knowledge. So now, good looking on them words you just said. That was some deep shit, man. You took me somewhere else with it. Now, I'm going to just be real quick. Fred is an informed young man, and I appreciate a lot of his information. But once Kenny did that little video and Fred took the approach he took with that smug talk about motherfuckers being broke or fat because he now works out or whatever the case, at the end of the day, these dudes have totally lost sight. At one point, Sean Porter was a big name. At one point, Danny Garcia was a big name. This fight coming up next month could have been huge 2 years ago. But they killed their own momentum. So don't turn around now and be mad at the fans for wanting to see them fight somebody. They chose to spend the last 2 years chasing Keith Thurman. I kept hearing Fred say, oh, well, he didn't fight Spence because he was next. But if Keith Thurman was fighting right now, Sean Porter wouldn't be the mandatory. It'd be Danny Garcia. Porter still be waiting. So at the end of the day, I'm not trying to hear a dude who got a couple million. Them niggas ain't even got it like that. That's first of all. Let's not talk like y'all billionaires. Y'all got some more money than the average Joe. That's cool. But how'd you get there? On my back and y'all back. And the only way y'all gonna get promoted now is on the LDBC and fans like us. So for you to turn around and shit, it's just not smart business for such a young man with such a financial state of mind. You know what I'm saying? So to me, when I heard Trill's boxing talk this morning, I damn near crashed my car because it had me so fucking hyped to see the love y'all was getting for talking real shit. I'm sick of this. Don't tell me boxing's a business because I'm aware of that. But guess what? Nike sneakers are a business. And the shit I don't like, I don't buy. So when y'all put these bullshit fights on, I get to choose. I'm not going to buy it. You know what I'm saying? When Boxing Clinic is going about boycotting this fight, I'm not mad at them. I mean, this is a fight I actually want to see. But it's Kenny and Fred words that might have my black ass streaming the shit. Because I'm about to show y'all the power of this broke, fat fan who need to live the lifestyle of a boxer. If I wanted to do that, I'd be a damn boxer. I don't. I want to be entertained by boxers. That's why I spend money. That's why I go to fights. That's why I put money in the super chat. You know what I'm saying? And I just real quick before I get up, I want to say one thing. I seen in Fred comment section last night, it's a lot of dudes trying to take this opportunity to draw a knife in between the brothers in the LDBC and Fred. And I seen a lot of LDBC hate in Fred comment section, and they was trying to steamroll off of, well, Fred, you see, I told you about them, and I was in there shitting on all them dudes. Because at the end of the day, I understand what Fred is trying to say. I think he just needs to find a better way of saying it and respect the people that put him where he at. Not necessarily him, but damn sure Kenny and Sean, because they on their way out the door, and they light ain't shining so bright no more. That dollar that they was making, they ain't about to make until they start making real fights. My brothers, I appreciate your time. Much love, much respect. Mr. Finesse, I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, tonight, whatever it is. I keep listening. Y'all have a good night.
Yes, indeed.
Much
Thank
love,
you,
brother.
brother. Thank you.
Wow. Shout out to Mike Biggs Boxing, man, in the super chat. He said, shout out to the whole LDBC and thanks for having me. Smoke City Mobcast. Yes, indeed. Let me see here. We got where we at? We got 901 in the building. 901. What's up, family?
M-Town Bam.
People.
What's up, bro?
This Doc Uncensored TV. Man,
What's up, homie?
Man, what's up, guys? All the way from Memphis now in that funky town, Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
Man, I'm a truck driver, and I drive at night. I'm at work now, man. But this morning, I try to catch that Trill talk. Man, I ain't go to sleep till y'all got off, and I know that was about 10, 11 o'clock, man. I had to be up at about 3 o'clock, man. Hey, I just want to commend you, brothers, and commend everybody that was in the chat and everybody that supports the LDBC. Man, I promise you, man, it kept me up. I was so hyped. I had to settle I didn't really get to sleep till about, man, right at 1 o'clock, and I had to be right back up. Man, I ain't get an hour of sleep, man. I'm on the road right now, man. But I commend y'all, brother.
Man, thank you so much, brother. Man, you be safe out there, though, man. We appreciate your support.
I'm on my way back home now, and I just want to take the time to debunk everybody that said, number one, LDBC is not a rolling train. Because one fact, everybody, and I just like what happened to Deontay Wilder over there when they got through that drink on him, right? But let's break that down. That guy looked like Colonel Sanders. All white hair, all white beard, right? So is he on the internet? He looked about 60 or 70 years old. Look how far the LDBC is stretching out. For that white man or whoever he was, I don't know if he was white or Italian or whatever, but he knew who Deontay Wilder was to throw that drink on him. That's how big this stuff is getting. And I can't wait till the LDBC start putting on fight cards, because you guys are about to control the narrative of how this thing is going. Y'all are touching the people, when boxing is forgetting about the people and how they got to where they are. You know what I'm saying? You guys are touching the people. You are touching the consumer dollars. You can never try to shit on the consumer. And that's one thing I kind of disagree with Fred about. He called the consumer dumb, talked about him, but it's still my brother. You know what I'm saying? It's all to the good. Now, I did unsubscribe, and I might resubscribe to Fred, because I just think that's some, it's, he's getting a little bit too high. I don't know. I respect that brother, and I love him. But you can't shit on the consumer like that. Can't do that.
This is bad business.
Right. It's just bad business. Man, big corporations spend millions and trillions of dollars on educating the consumer to get them to buy what they want to buy, or what they want them to buy. You can't shit on the consumer, brother. Can't do that. And I respect all his hustle. I get a lot of knowledge from the guy, but I just think he just tipped and being a little bit biased towards them. And I salute Ticket TV for going at the neck, of the quarters. I salute always LDBC, Big 78, man, my brother right here in Texas, man, Black Fight fans, everybody from the LDBC. But man, I appreciate all the work. Man, this morning, y'all really tempted me. I mean, for none, brother, you really tempted me to give up some big dollars. I was finna shock the motherfucking world. I promise you. But I just had a baby, man, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But I know it's gonna go towards something.
We gonna be here though, homie. We gonna be here. We ain't going nowhere. Enjoy your life, raise your family. It ain't about that. It's about us. We gonna need y'all to continue supporting us, and we appreciate everything y'all doing. We ain't competing. We just everybody gonna get their chance to step up. We gonna need dudes making channels. We gonna need dudes supporting. We need to support continuously. You know, it's gonna be there. You gonna get your chance.
I said when I first got here. That's what I said when I first got here. I hit you up on Instagram, and I was like, "Listen, man, I'm a videographer. You know what I mean? I shoot videos. And I got a lot of equipment. So anytime any other brothers of the LDBC need videos, man, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about production type stuff, movie, documentary type stuff. Anytime y'all need anything, no charge. Let's just work. Cause we finna build this shit to where it needs to be. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I love y'all brothers, man. I really do. I thank
Much
y'all
love to you too, brother. Much love to you too. Thank you.
representing me, man, because I feel it, man. I really do, man.
Much love, family.
Yes, indeed. Love, family. Man.
That's what it is, man. You gotta respect the consumer, man. And that's not hard philosophy to follow. That's just smart, man. That's common sense, man. And that's what I mean by boxing fans are the most disrespected fan base anywhere, man. It's like who would say this shit that's been said these last 48 hours, last week? Who would say that to any other consumer base and think they can get that off? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's stupid. Like, I was in a strip club one time, and the owner of the strip club, his stupid ass got on the microphone and was like, "Yeah, man, you trick ass niggas need to put this money out here. Come on, y'all gotta put this money. These girls out here working hard. Come on, you trick ass niggas." Everybody in the strip club got up and walked out, except for like one dude at the bar. And I'm thinking, what kind of stupid shit was that to say? Like, who would say that? You just fucked up all your money for the whole night saying some dumb shit, trying to show off.
And you messed up all these hoes' money.
Right.
Yeah. We got some more callers in here, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I know y'all had a long day. I had a long day, but I'm gonna keep rocking with these callers, man. I'm committing to sitting here to everybody who want to call in, man. It's just been that kind of day for me, to be honest with you, man. I'm so full and I'm feeling so, I don't know, man. I'm just in the zone, and I don't even want shit to end, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna keep cooking with these calls.
That's right.
We got 323 in the building. 323. What's going on, family?
Man, what's happening, LDBC, man? Out here calling you off from Vegas, man. First, let me shout out, man, what y'all did in the morning with that chill boxing talk. That shit was beautiful, man. It was real beautiful. The unity, everything y'all spoke on, and that's that real black shit I fucking love. Even when and a lot of people ain't used to that, even with y'all getting that spread, man. Sometimes, even within black folks, them healthy, conflicts, political conflicts, sometimes that shit healthy. Sometimes people need to hear that, but there's no division in that. But people assume that because you're getting at one of your other brothers, that there's some risk in that shit. Y'all still show Fred love, and that's what it's about. You ain't turning your back on Fred, but when a brother is wrong, a brother is wrong, and we don't condone that shit. That's true blackness, and I love that shit.
Yes, indeed.
But then even with the shit on top with the shit that Kenny's pulling, and Kenny has one of the personalities where he wants to be the dictator, the commander of everything. He treats his son like he's still an infant child. But the thing Kenny has to recognize is that the voice of these fans is something you do not pick at, you do not insult or try to target. And this is the thing that goes on. Even Eddie Hearn, and I know they're listening, so I'm gonna direct this directly at them. But even with you type of promoters, you type of trainers, managers, you have to realize this is an on-demand type business. What these fans demand is what you give them, and that's what it goes down to. On demand, everything you want in media is on demand. You You don't sell us what you want to. We make those choices. Our behaviors determine what happens within everything in media. But what y'all did today, what y'all do every Wednesday, is some beautiful shit. And there, all of us who listen to it, we need to spread that. Even our non-black, it's all love when it comes to black people. So keep spreading that shit, man. I'll keep doing what you're doing.
Appreciate that, homie. Appreciate that. Much love.
Man, I see something in the chat. Y'all saying Charles D locked up. Y'all being serious?
If anybody got any information on Charles D, send us his information so we can put money on Charles D books. If he locked up for real, somebody need to try to get a hold of his people. If it's somebody that know he locked up, you got to know how to get a hold of his people so we can send them some.
Yes, indeed. We got 931 in the building. 931. What's up, family?
What's going on, bro? Hey, man, this is Rough House Boxing TV. I am that boy Box. And I got to say, first and foremost, shout out to the whole LDBC, man. Hey, I got to echo everybody else's sentiments. I mean, that Trill Talk this morning, man, that moved me. That touched me to my core, bro. And my boss was in there at work, man, and he couldn't figure out why I was just stuck with my phone listening, and why I couldn't answer a question. I could hardly answer a phone call, but I was just stuck. I was trying to explain it to him. He didn't get it, but he's an old cat, man. I mean, real old cat, but he didn't get it. But I just want to say a real quick compare and contrast. We saw how Deontay Wilder, shout out to that boy Ness over there, the boxing voice in his team, man. But we saw firsthand how much respect and adoration and fanfare Deontay got when he touched down over there in Belfast. And I watched one of Ness's live streams, and Ness was talking about how it was literally taking them like 30 minutes to get half a block because all the people that were surrounding him wanted pictures, wanted autographs, wanted to touch the champ, wanted to talk to the champ, And y'all remind me if I'm wrong, but back when Anthony Joshua was here, during the DAZN press conference, and back when he did his little media run, he was at the NBA Finals game and all of that, man. Was it ever like that for Joshua?
No, nobody knew Joshua. He walked right in the basketball game and sit down. Nobody knew who he was.
They called him Anthony Johnson.
On TV. They called him Anthony Johnson on TV. Rich Miller called him that.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew that dude, man. And I was just thinking about that. Deontay is the champ of the people, and he showed that love to the people. But they keep that boy AJ hid off in the back cave. It's like, he's in a spot. He do what he do, and then he's out the back door, and they stash him away somewhere. I mean, I think that nigga a robot for real. You know what I'm saying?
A cyborg.
Droid.
A big dumb robot.
That nigga's battery is only good for 2 hours, and they got to go stick him back on the charger or something, man.
Hey, go subscribe to the homie, man. Hey, shout that Rough House Boxing TV. Shout your channel out, man, and tell them how they can find it. Go subscribe to the homie. He been putting in work.
Yeah, real talk, man. Hey, y'all can find me at Rough House Boxing TV on YouTube and follow me on Twitter at Rough House Boxing TV. Yes. That's what it is, man. Hey, but nah, man, salute to you, bro. And I cited your videos. I use you as a source and a reference all the time when I do my videos because I love the way you break your stuff down, the way you come from an intellectual point of view, but yet it's still a real point of view, man. And I just got to say, man, that you, Black Fight Fan, 78, Junior True, World Breaker, and Marlo's Corner, that no disrespect to nobody else, man, but y'all are the reason that I got my own channel started. And hey, on the Kenny Porter thing and the Fred thing, you know what? I'm an outsider looking in because y'all got a closer relationship with Fred. I don't have any relationship with Fred. But the whole thing about the most recent comments, with Kenny Porter, come see me at the fight, buy a ticket, all of that, that was when I heard that, it was like, okay, that's Kenny talking like Kenny. But what really got me, man, was when Fred was out there talking about, all y'all little broke ass YouTubers. Yeah, all y'all little broke ass YouTubers. And it's like, where I'm from, you can't be out with somebody and somebody talking down on me and then you out there co-signing it. Cause he was out there like, yeah, man, he was talking to y'all. He was talking to all y'all little broke ass YouTubers. And I'm like, really, dude? These quote unquote broke ass YouTubers are your subs or your brethren in the LDBC. And you just put it out there like, yeah, man, he was talking about y'all. He wasn't talking about me, but he was talking about y'all because y'all some little broke ass YouTubers. That was, maybe he was being sarcastic. I didn't catch the sarcasm. It just seemed like he was just co-signing and regurgitating what Kenny was putting out there. But it was all a ploy to sell tickets. Yeah,
but that's gonna come back on Fred. I mean, if that's the case, people gonna remember that. The next time you trying to sell a movie, a book, a DVD on YouTube, people gonna remember that. You know what I'm saying? So I hope all them fighters is buying that shit up from you.
Right. I hope Kenny Porter buy 1,000 of his videos next time.
Yes, indeed.
Real. Hey, man, but y'all boys be easy, man. And signing out from a planet called Clarksville, Tennessee. I am that boy Box. This is Rough House Boxing TV, man. Y'all come on by the house. That's what it is, man. I holler.
Yes, indeed. Man, shout out to Rough House Boxing TV. And that logo that boy got is clean. That logo that boy got clean. 706, you in the building. What's going on, family?
Yo, it's D-Lo 404. What's going on?
D-Lo 404. What's up, baby?
D-Lo, what's up, homie?
Man, I've been trying to get back on for about 10 weeks straight. Finally, I got up in the thing. Man, Kenny Porter and Tokyo Thomas, Big Brother. Man, I've been trying to get on that talking hella regularly, honey.
Yeah, that whole talking reckless, but he a reckless dude, homie.
Yeah, man. I'm saying though, man. I feel like the last caller. If I ride with you, ain't nobody fixing to be around me talking reckless about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna check that ASAP. And that's what I got an issue with is that Fred kind of just came out like like laughing with it. Like y'all broke this, y'all broke that. Man, that just turned me off, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, one part about that really got me from the get-go was, like, man, Fred been on some lately. Every video he come out, and I know this whole segment ain't about bashing Fred, and I respect the brother just like everybody else. Got love for him.
Speak your piece, brother. Speak your piece.
Lately, every time this dude come out on the video, it's, I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all such and such and such? Man, I told y'all. Even the dude was talking about one of his, some guy he, like, grew up with. And he just pretty much told the dude to his face, like, the only difference between me and you is 40 pounds. Like, man, what kind of shit is that to tell somebody? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure this guy know he needs to work out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And their ways to encourage people, but my goodness. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, that's disrespectful as hell. I mean, but I guess that's kind of the circle he rolled with, people that can take shit like that and not get offended, I guess,
No, because what's happening is, somewhere in this world, somebody talking to Fred like that, and Fred coming on YouTube talking to us like that, just like them niggas who go home and beat their wife up. That's because at their job, their boss beating their ass. So that's what's happening.
Yeah. And maybe that's what motivated him. Somebody just pretty much told him, matter of factly, you need to do this, you need to do that, and he took that and it inspired him or whatever. But that shit, man, that's crazy. But hey, I know I've been on here for a minute. I just want to talk about that Wilder thing right quick. Man, you know what I'm saying, about Wilder and Fury making this fight, man. And I'm one of them guys, like 7-8 said, we know we settling for this Fury fight. It ain't the fight we really wanted. But it's like this. I'm going to support Wilder. He gonna get my dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm not going to stream it. I mean, if I can get out there, I'm gonna pay to get out there to the fight. But if I gotta watch it on TV, I'm gonna pay that $100 or whatever they put the price at. It's $50, $60. I'll pay whatever it is because I'm supporting that brother because I like what he stands for as a fighter and as a man. Now, when it comes to Fury, You know what I'm saying? I gotta support that man too because man, Fury knows it's a dangerous ass fight. He knows that the odds are that he ain't gonna finish that fight on his feet. You know what I'm saying? And I done said this on some live streams. I done said it on video of my own. For me, in my opinion, Fury gonna have to turn into Malik Scott. What I think that's his name. Against the way he fought against Ortiz and just pretty much ran the whole night and was embarrassed at the end of the fight, even though he finished on his feet. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the only way Fury gonna get out of that fight. You know, because Wilder ain't gonna comply with him like Klitschko did. Klitschko got frustrated, didn't know what to do, and just kept doing the same thing over and over for 11 rounds. And then in the 12th round, he finally tried to go for broke. It was too late.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Agreed, brother. Agreed.
But yeah, man, I'm just get on off here, man. I just want to say shout out to the whole LDBC. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate what you guys are doing. I'm gonna continue to support you guys. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ask that y'all support me and what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put some wheels on my tank and trying to get my little channel going. But hey, I appreciate y'all. Let me talk it over for a minute.
Hold up. What's the name of the channel, brother?
It's D-Lo 404 Boxing and Board, man.
Yeah. Okay, there, because I know who you are, but we got these people listening, and we gonna support you.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna support you, and you got to stay consistent with the content. We need all the channels that we can get, and all the homies to get out here and get active, man. We got big plans and things going on. We want to see what you got. Get on there, speak your piece, and do your thing, man. All right, brother.
Yes, indeed. All right, D-Lo.
All right, man. Peace out.
Shout out to Beast Mode 209 in the super chat. He says Trill Boxing Talk is a wonderful extension of the Smoke City Mobcast. Y'all killing this shit. Salute to the LDBC. We here, damn it. And we 469 in the building. What's up, baby?
Dallas, Texas in the building.
Where you go, 469? 469 in the building. Can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. What's going on, family?
Can you hear me? Man, I just wanted to call in and just holler at the whole LDBC, man. I'm Brandon Washington. That's a real name in the chat, you know. And
what's up, homie? What's going down?
Man, Black Fight fan, man, let me tell you something, man. When you were telling them stories this morning, and you were talking about the cliffs, and you were talking about your old man locked up, like, man, that touched me because that's my answer. For real, we stomp them same streets, and it is what it is. And for none, man, I love to listen to you talk, brother. When you start talking about Millie Fuller and the compensatory code, bro, 78, man, I've been on you so long, it's ridiculous.
Much love.
You understand how grateful I am. You probably can hear it in my voice. Man, I'm just grateful for y'all. And say, man, that Trill Talk this morning, man, I'm at work. I rewinded that thing about 30 times. I'm listening to it, picking my son up from school, just listening to it. Like, man, that just touched some deep. And we appreciate everything y'all do, man. And just keep pushing. And shout out to all y'all.
Much love, brother.
Much love to you, brother.
And I'm out for here, brother. I love y'all.
Appreciate it, man. Much love, bro.
Man. 601. Let me see here.
Mississippi in this hoe.
601 in the building.
YouTube.
Man, this boy, why you didn't get on the stream? Crazy, man.
I've been in the bed sleep.
Oh, I'm finna say you ain't at work calling out them folks' phone. You crazy.
I ain't gonna do that now. Man, shout out to the LDBC. Got you boy looking dumb as hell out here right now. Y'all they don't even know what to say. They just making up shit to say now. So the boxing fan broke ain't got no money, huh? But you got dudes coming through dropping 200, coming through dropping 400 just on a super chat. That baller right there, son. And then you got dudes out here trying to take credit, but where your money at? Where your money at, homie? Put your money up. Where your super chat at? Where that 400 at though? Where is that though?
Man, I was watching Trill Boxing Talk this morning, man, before I went to sleep, man. I was like, oh my God, this right here, this shit is of epic proportions, man. From me being a guy who been down with the LDBC since it was just blood in 78, doing lines in boxing community debates here on YouTube, and to see what it has expanded to today, my God. And ooh, is these haters mad? Lord have mercy, these boys is mad, man. And I tell you what, since everybody talking about pulling up, I'm telling y'all, put your money up and I will come to your gym and I will put the gloves on and get in that go upside your head. I'm not one of these little Ricky dudes. Y'all keep on thinking people sitting behind computers just some old fat ass out of shape dudes sitting behind some computers. You will be surprised. Lord,
Southside, let them know.
Don't do it, Southside. Don't do it, bro. He just talking. He don't want no problem, man.
I'm just letting these dudes know, man. Now I know my limits, but ain't no little nigga finna come up to me talking no shit. I'm gonna do them like Charlo. I'm gonna pick your little ass up by your nostrils. Real talk, everybody. I ain't some lad dude running around here on YouTube talking shit.
Man, that was so funny when Charlo said that he gonna pick that hoe up by his nostril. I'll pick that hoe up by his nostril.
By his nostrils, man. I ain't some little bit of 130 pound, 160 pound dude on YouTube talking shit. I'm well trained to combat, and I would tear your ass up around this motherfucker. You hear me? But man, shout out to the whole LDBC, man. I'm gonna be back on my video game tomorrow. Like I said, man, I just been trying to rest. I've been tired as hell, man. But man, and I am enjoying this right now. Eddie Hearn quiet. You got our boy Fred. He basically took the spotlight from Eddie Hearn. So that's why we call him Freddie Hearn. You understand what I'm saying? And man, man, oh my goodness. These haters don't know where to go right now. They don't know where to go.
Hey, y'all go subscribe to Southside Boxing 601. The homie be putting it down. Got great content. Holding it down for the LDBC.
Yes, sir.
All right, Southside.
Yes, it is, man. Yes, sir. I'm about to get up out of here, boys, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the panel. Much love to for none the done. And this your boy Southside Boxing, and I'm out.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Boxing and
this is Fred from Barbershop Conversations. The whole LDBC is broke. 7-8 really got the LDBC idea for me. Black Fight fan, you learned how to say trill from me. I was the first person to ever say trill. And for non-international, you don't even got a passport. So I don't know why you guys, the LVZ, he runs around with his dad making videos about me, but they're nothing but a thugged out Sean and Kenny Porter. He will never have a Kango like Kenny Porter. Kenny Porter gets me Kangos to bench press all the time. And most of my videos that I do, Floyd, he approves it by smacking me on my ass and saying, go out there and get it, you little hoe. So, yeah, LDBC is a bunch of frauds. I'm a part of the Kenny Porter Protection Agency, and I'm just making sure that none of those LDBC hoodlums, Town Business, Ticket TV, and all of those guys, I'm going to protect Kenny's Kangos because somebody has to protect the kangaroos. So, I mean, really, they want to start this beef, but they're all broke. I mean, even though you see 7-8 going out fishing and hanging around real G's, that don't really mean nothing. They don't be at these fights, even though they go without a press pass and pay their own way. But really, buy my new video.
Wow.
Hey man, 254, man. 254. You in the
Waco, Texas in the building.
Peace. What's cracking with it, man? It's the King, legendary Top Cat.
What's up, family?
Shout out for none to done. What's cracking with you, Black Fight, man? Yeah, man. Yeah, I just wanted to touch on, this whole situation with Kenny Porter and Fred, man. This kind of reminds me of the relationship between America and the 44 million plus black people here, man. At the same time, we on $1.3 trillion spending fee. Spending power here in America, man, and our black dollar do matter. And when it come around to these holidays, man, if we were to keep that in our pocket, this would shut down the whole supremacy. And I got that from Baba D. Gregory, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. But at the same time, man, I don't think Fred playing. I hear Ticket, you know what I'm saying? He said, man, get out. I don't think Uncle Fred playing though, man. Double salute to Fred, but I think we need to pull him by the coattail before he just really get out before he really just go too far with this shit. But double salute, man. I did catch the chat this morning, man. I'm glad I was there. You feel me? Cause I was in and out, man. But I caught it, man. I said, damn, I had to stick to it. I had to sit in my truck, man. They was trying to unload my truck this morning, man. I'm like, oh look, telling this, hey, man, hold on, give me a minute, man. I had to sit through it, though, man. But that's real, man. I just wanted to give a double salute to everybody on the panel, double salute to everybody in the chat, man.
Yes.
Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you, homie. Thank you,
brother.
Oh.
Yes, indeed. Wow, man. Shout out to Centos Boxing in the super chat. He says you guys are the real truth, and the morning was amazing. For now, I got that thing started and it grew legs. Yes, indeed. So we got all right, we got 954. Now I see you. Hold on, 954. Hold on 1 second. I see you. You just fell in the building, man. You anonymous, man. We not answering no anonymous calls, man. You got to show your face. You know what I mean? If you're gonna come in here and do work, then you do.
Yeah, Kenny, put the number up.
You're gonna
put your number up.
Show your face, family. Go ahead, 954. Apologies, bro.
Oh, you guys can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello? Yeah, I'm not no announcer. I'm a regular dude from Florida. Always mad love to the LDBC 78. Fight fan. All those guys. I really enjoy your show.
Hey, what's your name again, family?
Sport Guy 17.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Sport Guy 17. I'm always giving shout out. Mad love to you guys, man. Sport Guy 17. That's me. I was listening to Ali. Speaking and all that stuff, and I was really like, wow, that's deep, man. It's like throw you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. I don't know, bro. It's just like I feel like a lot of these boxers, nowadays, they forgot like where they came from. Like, when they started from the rock bottom. Not all of them, but a lot of them that have. It's like, come on, guys. Don't forget where you guys started from and help out. Those that support you, the people. That look out for you, care for you. Hello?
Yeah, we're with you, man.
Yeah, we with you, man. We all just want to see them fight the best, man.
It went quiet for a second. I was like, "Oh, am I still on?"
No, you still on. I mean, we listening to you because we listening to you. We just want to see them fight the best, bro. That's what we all want. We want. I mean, like the homies have said, it ain't even a situation where we trying to see them fight 4 times a year. We just want them when they do fight. We want to see them fight the best. Don't come back in here talking about you need to tune up.
Yeah, well, that's like with the AJ saga and Eddie Hearns and all the BS and the runarounds. It's like, come on, dude, get with it. You don't got to keep lying to people and people falling for that stuff, being brainwashed. It's like, what? He says that, okay, he's right. He says this, he's right. Come on, man, use y'all heads, bro. Y'all can't see through this, man. Like a con artist, bro. But I like what you guys do. You keep it real, straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? And you make people open their eyes, you let people think. Let them use their heads, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's really going on back then? I mean, of course, everybody got to make the money and all that, but, I mean, you can only go so much lying to the people,
Yes, indeed.
That's how I feel.
Yes,
Thank you, bro, man.
No.
We appreciate your support, man. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. We'll catch you
Yeah,
later,
man,
Sports
no
Guy.
problem,
Y'all
guys,
be sure to go subscribe to Sports Guy 17, man. Go check him out and show him some love, man.
Don't go to his channel. This is Fred from Boxing Conversations. Don't go to his channel. He's an LDBC supporter. I have autographed Kenny Porter Kangos in my house. And really they're interesting to wear, man. I mean,
Fred, can you fix the camera on your face? Could you fix the camera on your face? We want to see your face. There you go, Fred.
You see me now?
No. You know, you ain't on the screen.
How about now? Am I looking good now, Black Fight Fan? Because you owe your whole career to me, even though you've been LDBC since the beginning. But really, you and 7-8, y'all owe your whole career to me. Coach Sheldon Harrison wasn't even doing training until he met me. And really, I like to shred weight by bench pressing Kenny's Kangos.
Fred.
Yes.
I got a question for you. How come you always charging up that Tesla, man? Where you be going all the time, bro? How come your battery's always running out of your car?
My battery's always running out because I honestly hook it to my vibrator, man. I hook it to my vibrator.
Oh my God, man.
I jump started. I named it Kenny. I put a Kango on it.
God, man.
This is Boxing Conversations. Peace.
Oh my God, man. This shit is going downhill, man, quick.
It's all man, bro. It's all man.
Yeah, go ahead, 619.
They go in the building.
Hey, man, can I call a truce on Fred for the night? God dang.
My fault,
That
Dago.
shit is vicious, man.
That's all good, man. It's all good, brothers. You know what I'm saying? First off, I want to say shout out to the LDB, to the motherfucking C. If you see in the comment section, that's what I say all the time.
Yes, sir.
But I'm gonna say this, man. Like, because I support everybody from the LDBC, but like, it's certain motherfuckers I feel like a little bit more, not in a fucked up way, but just because I'm from the block, I'm from the streets. You know what I'm saying? So like, people like 78 and Black Fight Fan, like when they talk about, you know, history and they ain't trying to give too much out, you know, streetwise, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like the average nigga won't really feel that, but I feel that. You don't have to say too much to me to understand where these niggas coming from. You know what I'm saying? And like people like Fred, I got a lot of love for, but at the same time, I just see like he's so close to Sean Porter and Kenny Porter and people like that, to where he just believes whatever they tell him. And he's going off of, oh, these fighters ain't scared. It's a lot of fighters in boxing history before I was even fucking born that's been scared. You know what I'm saying? Just because you a fighter don't mean you ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's because of the business. No, we ain't worried about the business, homie. We want to see the best fight the best. And like even back then when Floyd used to say the fight fans ain't doing nothing for me, that's a goddamn lie. And then he'll switch it over and be like, well, if it wasn't for the fans and all this shit, like I'm sick of it, bruh. Like I'm tired of that shit. And like when you a real street nigga, just like 78 and Black Fight Fans say, like how they can't really be following these fighters. I can't either. Like I can't do it, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And like I can't be around Anthony Joshua and niggas like this because I'm a real block hanging nigga. I got real street niggas behind me. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't about no video game. This ain't no video game. Like we real street niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I don't got the name Cali Factor for no reason. Motherfuckers will question you to have that name. Like if 78 had the name Milwaukee Factor, or if Black Fight Fan had Dallas Factor, motherfuckers gonna question to see if you really a factor. You can't just have that name. Just like T.I., when he was out there, they were saying T.I. was asking motherfuckers if he could have the name King of the South. You can't just be out there saying this is what you is unless people really know you about that.
Trill.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, and I just can't do it, homie. Like I can't be in there because I know how I am as a person. Just like 78 say, he can't have Broner call him a bitch or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't. So I can't be in that type of shit. I'm just, as a fight fan, I make videos here and there, and this is, you know, Dago, Cali Factor, 619. It's all over all y'all shit. And I'm gonna say showing love to y'all all the time because I respect y'all brothers to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's just with Fred, I just don't think he really understands what we mean by we want the best to fight the best. It's not about how much money this person's making, how this guy has to, you know, take time to build the fight. We don't care as fight fans. You're going to be rich regardless, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be broke. You got money. We want to see the best fight the best ASAP. We ain't promised tomorrow. It ain't guaranteed we going to be alive 2 years from that now. You know, I pray to God we are, but we not. We don't know if we are or not. So it's like, give us the fights we want to fucking see. The reason why you motherfuckers is rich is because of fans like us. You know, we don't want you to fight a motherfucker like people like Triple G. When you look at his resume and they got motherfuckers with records like 17-12, and they're like, oh, one of the biggest punchers of all time. Same nigga with 12 losses got knocked out 8 times. You know what I'm saying? It's little shit like that. It's like, come on, bro. Just cut it out, man. Like, I'm tired of the nonsense. You know, but when you a real street nigga, you can see this type of shit because you don't tolerate that type of shit in the streets. If you a snitch, you a snitch. There ain't no, oh, I snitch because of this. You a snitch. That's not acceptable in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you know, it is what it is. Like, shout out to Fred, man. I got nothing but love for him. But in situations like this, man, it's just, he's all the way wrong. And that's my call, man. Shout out to
Cali. Can I jump in for a second?
Yes, indeed. All right, family.
Yeah,
We'll talk to you
brother.
soon.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me jump in real quick, man, because I want to say I had this conversation with Black Fight Fan TV off the record, man. And man, here's the thing, man.
Who's that, Fanon?
Yeah, it's Fanon.
What's up, Fanon? What's good with you, Brett?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. But man, you touched me with what you said, man, because that's something for me that's always been hard because I'm not from the streets at all.
I respect that.
But all my cousins, all my family are. And it just happened to be that my situation kept me from that. But whenever I went to Wichita, whenever I went to Philly, that's where all my cousins were. And
okay,
I would feel like
hello?
Go ahead, man.
Going. I just want to say you were influenced though. You've seen it.
Yeah, let me finish it. Let me finish it.
So I give you that, fam. You know,
I'm with you. I don't want to argue. I'm trust me. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Go ahead. No, not at all. Not at all. We ain't arguing at all.
Here's the thing, man. This is a problem for some people. We think when you speak a certain way and you've been indoctrinated in a certain school that you are always so. See, something about like, I don't know Fred, and I went through this in the conversation. I don't mean to disrespect Fred. Literally, I have never had a conversation with him. But what I see is a lack of appreciation, not necessarily for him. I'm gonna keep it off of him. For the fact that what you guys recall the streets is 99% of what black people are. But when you sit on a pedestal and when you aren't there, that reality's not there for you. And when people are brought, so it's like I would bet that's why I was like almost like, man, I don't want to like jump off because like I said, I don't know Fred. I don't know. I mean, I know what he looks like. But if you've not been around cats that really have been in that circumstance and you really are connected to it, even vicariously, even like in a second degree, it's the fucking wake up call for you. And what Fred is probably, because I don't doubt that he's listening, it's like a real wake-up call. Like, look, what I live is not real. What I live is the exception to the rule. The rule is the rule. The rule is that black folk are supposed to struggle. But when you're not struggling, you think that that's the rule. But it's not the rule. And it's only when you get flipped on your head and life takes away what you have, right, that you look like, God damn, this shit is, it just doesn't make sense to people who have not been in that circumstance, or at least don't know. Like, I had a cousin, like, when I can't relate to what certain cats say, but I know I can relate to my cousin who, shit, I don't know if he ever getting out. Because somebody said something foul to his about his mother, he drove halfway across the country and put one in his head. And I can't relate to that, but I know that's my cousin. I know all the little kids that I wasn't allowed to play with because of the omnibus cry bill. All these cats are in prison. And that's the way they go. But I almost want to say it's like when you look at somebody like that doesn't relate to that, it's like you should pity them, because to a certain extent, because they don't realize that their son, and just like they are probably one generation or one area of the family away from being in the streets, their kids, half of them are going to be right there too. So, I mean, I don't want to argue. It's not like, I'm telling you, man, when I listen to that, what you said, I take it like I'm learning. You're right. Let's like Fuller Jr. said, I'm still learning. But certain cats don't ever have that experience, man. But at the end of it, though, the thing that I really liked that you said was that if you a bullshit fuck boy, that's what you are. And you could be that shit at Harvard. You could be that shit with $1 million. If you a fuck boy, you a fuck boy, period. Your word ain't going to be worth shit, and you're not going to be trusted. So you either going to be a real dude, and when I think of that, I'm thinking about a cat that if I talk to you, I know what you say is what you mean. And that's good or bad. Like Black Fight Fan TV, I have no doubt that if I talk fucking crazy to Black Fight Fan TV, Black Fight Fan TV is going to really tell me what he's going to do. And the same thing for me. If you talk fucked up to me, I'm going to really tell you. I'm going to fucking take some shit out on you. But a bullshit motherfucker is a bullshit motherfucker, no matter where they come from. And I'm sorry I went off too much on that, man. But I respect what you're saying, man. And I feel for Fred in that regard, because he's getting raked over the fucking coals, man. Anyway, go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Right. Yeah, but nah, man. I'm gonna close it out, bro. But I'll have nothing but respect for you, family. You know what I'm saying? It's just and I have respect for what you did earlier, because I even said in the comment section, I know Fanon, man, because he out there cussing, and I know how you normally don't try to cuss, like on your videos, you know what I'm saying? So it's all love, fam. It's just, you know, I'm not saying you gotta be from the streets. I'm just saying I'm from the streets, and I know Black Fight Fan from the streets. I know 78 from the streets. So it's just one of those things. I have a bond with them, like, because I'm really from the block. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't one of those things where, oh, I'll run up on this guy and punch him, or put in work, or whatever the case it may be, do this to this person, but this guy won't. No, it's the same smoke for everybody on the streets, just like it is with boxing. If you out trying to be the best, you calling this guy out trying to be the champion, you got to fight everybody, win or lose. You get more respect losing a fight in the streets or whatever, or losing in a boxing ring, if everybody could say, wow, this dude fought everybody or tried to fight everybody. Just like Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? I had plenty of favorite boxers. Everybody know I used to love Manny Pacquiao. He's still one of my favorite fighters, but I lost a lot of respect for Pacquiao. And I was named after Muhammad Ali. That's my favorite fighter, because he fought everybody. There's not one guy in Muhammad Ali era you could say, oh, he ducked this guy. when you thought you was better than Muhammad Ali, he went to everywhere you was at to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of shit I'm talking about. To prove this the motherfucker everybody say better than me who gonna knock me out. I'm finna come over here, do this and do that, whatever the fuck I want to do. And that's what it is with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying. And I just want Fred to understand, we just want to see the best fight the best. Stop talking about business, the money and all. We don't care about that shit. I mean, if you're getting your money, God bless you. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody who's trying to shine and get their dough. But at the same time, don't bring this business shit when it comes to fighting. We pay every fighter's fucking bill. I don't care if you from the UK, America. This goes out to every fucking body. You know what I mean? And it's just, and this is like certain things like this is why I can't be in media. I just can't because I come from a different cloth. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not afraid to be in AJ's face like the average man would. Why? Because he most likely he gonna knock me out. I'm not afraid of him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's just certain things, man. I'm gonna cut it short, man, because I've been on here, but I just want motherfuckers to understand how we are as fight fans. We just want to see the best fight the best. I don't want to hear nothing else but the best fighting the best. If you saying you gonna fight this guy, I'm not scared to fight him, then fight him. Stop saying you gonna fight him, and then 3 fights from now, you fighting 3 other different people.
Facts.
Fight the guy you say you're not afraid to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, Cali Factor. This is one of LV.
Hold on. Cali, thanks for the call, family. Hold on, family. Thanks for
and respect, Cali.
Hold on.
Yeah, much respect.
Thanks. We respect you. We appreciate the call. We got a couple more we got to get through here, so I got to end this call. It's been going on over 20 minutes now.
Oh, shit.
We'll talk to you in a minute, family. All right, go ahead. What was you saying, LVZ?
I was saying, man, I hear what he was saying, but my thing is this: as fight fans, at the same time, we gonna call you out when you acting like a motherfucker don't exist in your weight class. I mean, until recently, which recently being the other day, he act like Earl Spence didn't exist. He made a clear and present point not to say the man's name. When other people mentioned him, he was like, he got all Scooby-Doo on us. Earl Spence. But so now it's all on us. Why are we? You know what I'm saying? Let me put this out. I wanted to say this, and I had to get here and say this, bro. Why the LDBC, since we done started back up, when 7-8 and them decided to start us back up with us, we have managed to force boxing's hand to get some of the best fights that you asked for. We got Lomachenko versus Rigondeaux, even though Black Fight Fan traded on the race. You knew I was gonna get you. You knew I was gonna get you, right? But seriously, we forced the hand of some of the promoters, some of the boxers, and right now we putting the spotlight on duckers. Right now, the narrative would be totally different if we wasn't calling AJ out. We calling him out, and now look, we've changed the narrative. At first, HBO, Showtime, all them dominated with their biased commentary. Now here we come, giving them the factual actuals, and we all like certain boxers, but we are quick to say, hold up, motherfucker, if you don't live up to what you say, we gonna call you out. We're being the most consistent thing in boxing. And that's all I gotta say.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So we're gonna take 2 more, man. We got 804. Let me see here. 804, you in the building. What's going on, family?
Join. What's going on, man, to the whole LDBC?
What's up, brother?
Boy, Dream cooking, man.
Yes, indeed. What up, Dream?
Man, not much, man. Just wanted to, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long, man, but the only thing I really wanted to say was I was a little disappointed that Fred ain't jump in today, you know what I'm saying, like defend his stats. But, I mean, it is what it is. But, cause I really honestly disagree with some of the stuff he was saying. as far as you know what I'm saying, like the whole boxing is a business thing. I get, of course, boxing is a business, but boxing always been a business. And you know, at one point, people was fighting 4 times a year. You know what I'm saying? Like when Sugar Ray Robinson was fighting, boxing was a business. You know?
It's a fact.
And it's like, yeah, and it's like now everybody just want to use that, take that Floyd Mayweather approach. You know what I'm saying? Like they seen that it worked with him. That's one dude that started doing that approach, him and Oscar. And then ever since they started doing it like that, people think that it's gonna work for them, but everybody ain't marketable as those two. You understand?
That's a fact.
Yeah, so it's just like, man, I mean, this is the era we living in, though. Like everybody follow other people's blueprints, and they just, you know, unfortunately, is messing up the quality of the fight that we get. Like they were saying earlier on Trail Boxing Talk, I think 7-8 was talking about this, how, you know, everybody fight 2 times a year. You know what I'm saying? Like barely 2 times a year, sometimes once a year. And I mean, everybody is not that good. Think about somebody fighting 3 or 4 times a year, and it ain't got to be 3 or 4 A-level opponents, but they still keeping themselves fresh. You know, they still keeping themselves like out there, marketing themselves. You know. But it's just something to think. It's just something to think about, man. Like I really just wanted to, you know, speak my piece on that whole issue. But everything was great today, fellas. Y'all did a great job on the Trail Boxing Talk. Salute to y'all, and y'all did a great job on the Smoke City MobCast. Salute to all of y'all brothers.
Salute, brother.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Fred done fell in the building, y'all.
Yeah, I didn't know he was gonna do some suck stuff like that. Come in late.
Shout out to Ron Finkley in the super chat. He says, "Here's $20 for the movement, not you, Fred." And then we got where is okay, my fault. And then we got Van Exel 2. Tricky Nikki Van Exel 2 says, "This is real boxing talk. This is the real boxing talk channel." So shout out to him, man. We're gonna take one more call. I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all, man. I've been driving since 4 a.m. I done drove across the country. Now I got to go shut him down. So we're gonna take this. Hold on, let me see. Where you at? Okay, we got 951 in the building. What's going on, family?
What's happening, man? Let me turn my my YouTube down or mute that motherfucker.
Okay.
What's going on with y'all?
Man, you got it, man. How you doing, family?
All right, man. Hey, my name is Roderick Broadnax, man. I be hitting y'all in the chat, super chat, regular.
What's up, homie? Appreciate the love, family. Thank you.
Hey, Black Fight fan, you spoke up first, man, so I'm gonna start with you, man. Hey, bro. Your insight, I feel it 100%, man. I got that same federal BOP background, bro, just like you, man. So when you say, you know what I'm saying, that you done seen 30 niggas like Fred, woo, 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 I know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying, 100%.
The white collar dudes.
Just in general, man. You know what I'm saying? The shit we've been through, man.
Chick busters and crooked politicians.
Yeah, man. You can't make this shit up, man. I was in Inglewood, Colorado with that senator or the governor, the one who sold Barack Obama's senator seat. That fool, I was up there with him, man. But anyway, I feel you, man, on all your little insights and shit. The way you breaking shit down, man. That shit A1, man. You and 78, I fuck with y'all tough in the morning time, man.
Much love, brother.
You know I fuck with you. I don't know where my boy CJ at, man, but I fuck with CJ heavy, man. He go hard, man. That nigga grind. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, I wanted to hit one little point, man. It's kind of, it obviously ain't on the topic of this Fred shit because I'm cool on that. But I wanted to holler at y'all, man, give y'all a different perspective that I thought of regarding this Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford type shit, right? So you know how everybody is on Bud Crawford, like, man, he should get away from Bob Arum. He should get away from Bob Arum and, you know, come fight and woo, woo. I'm looking at it like this nigga Bud was, you know, Bud from the bottom. When we say the bottoms, you know what I'm saying? That Omaha shit, this nigga's living dusty, man, out there, man. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, he ain't never had nothing. So him getting $3 million a fight, he probably cool with that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't tripping because he ain't never had nothing. As to where Earl Spence, he grew up mom and dad in the same home. You know what I'm saying? Much more guidance and much, you know what I'm saying? So his horizons is bigger. He can see shit that Bud can't see. You know what I'm saying? As far as looking to the future, and you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. So I'm looking at this shit like, okay, well, Errol can understand that. Okay, I can start my own promotional company. I can do my own thing because you know what I'm saying. I got guidance. I got people lacing me. My pops is right here with me. He's lacing me. But they never had no shit like that. So he just happy what he got. You know what I'm saying? He might even have a little bit of loyalty toward Bob Arum. You know what I'm saying? Much we don't like him, much as we know he's standing in the way of what we want. You know what I'm saying? What we want to see. But might have some loyalty, some allegiance to him, man. So I look at that shit that way because not growing up without a pops, man, it's a lot different, man. You know what I'm saying? You look for to get shit from whoever you know what I'm saying? You got to grab it from this dude, a little piece. I grew up without a dad, so I'm grabbing little pieces from this man, trying to, you know, put it all together and to build me up to be the man that I am today. But I'm just looking like, man, maybe this nigga Bud just, he ain't figured it out, man. He got Bomac and them with him, and who knows what type of lacing they doing. You know what I mean? They might be looking out for their own interests. So I just be tripping off that shit, man. And I wonder if that's indeed the case. I don't know if y'all ever thought of it like that, but you know that shit.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Tomorrow, we gonna handle that Bud and Earl situation because me and 7A gonna take that head up. So on Trio Boxing Talk, we're gonna go all in on all kind of stuff with Bud Crawford and Earl Spence, man. Bomac love, but keep me Trio. Bomac love Terrence Crawford as his son, man. They raised him right. Terrence Crawford have had a lot of male figures in his life, even though his mama raised him, but he got a lot of guys that done stood up for him over there in Omaha. Omaha raised Terrence Crawford, man, and he's solid.
Yeah,
he's solid, man. So don't think like that. No.
Hey, he my favorite fighter, man. No bullshit. I know, hey, like I say probably about 80%, probably 90% of LDBC think that Errol gonna beat him, man. But I got Bud, man, for real.
Okay, we gonna handle all that tomorrow. You tune in tomorrow.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Hey, I have y'all on my Bluetooth speaker as I ride to work in the morning, man. Much love to y'all, the whole LDBC, man.
Yes, much love to you too, family. Appreciate it.
All right, y'all, I'm out.
Peace.
And so finally, man, before we get out of here, we got the man of the hour, man, Barbershop Conversation. Fred,
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Frederick.
All right. Man, let's
I can't hear nothing you say, bro. I can't hear nothing you saying.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Frederick.
Okay. All right. Appreciate the full name. All right. Let's back this thing all the way up. All right. No. Let me finish. Let me do my narrative.
No, man. You came in here in the last minute of the show being disrespectful, disrespecting the audience. They've been waiting on you all day. Junior just told you got to get off the phone. It's over. It's over.
Well, I don't know who's in charge of the cast, but I got my daughter. Everybody know I got my daughter. I put my daughter to bed at 9 o'clock, 8:30 every day.
You such a buster. Well, I don't know who's in charge of the cast. I just told you. It's over, man. No, man. It's over. The man just told you he got to go. He just told you that. And you still going to be rude and try to overstand and put your point out. That's what the people been talking about all day. That's what they've been talking about, this grandiose attitude. Oh, Fred is this. I'm the man. I'm this. You know, piss these people off. Now you want to come over here on the backside on your time and be disrespectful to these people. I'm not going to allow it.
Time out.
You should have been. You should have been here at 8 o'clock like everybody else.
Didn't you say you didn't want the kids in the background? Did you not say that? Did you not say you don't want the kids in the background 12 hours ago?
Junior, play the music. Wrap it up, Junior. Play the music.
Let's might as well get this over with because I don't want to go through this tomorrow.
Yeah, we want to eat it.
I mean, Black Fight Fan is like on his. I don't know what you want. You want 2 horses or what?
Oh, there you go. Come on.
What you gotta say, Fred? Get this over with.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna respond. I'm not gonna say nothing. Yeah, please respect this man's time, Fred. Please respect Junior's time.
Listen, I only have this time to call. You know I put my kids to bed between 8 and 9 o'clock. Everybody knows that. When I do my videos, I say it.
Yeah, because everybody watches your video. Everybody.
Okay. So you and I should be talking. For real.
Go what you got to say.
Ed, I'm listening.
Go ahead. We listening to you, man. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, it all started with disrespect from the beginning. And I spoke to a few people behind the scenes. Hey, listen, if if we want to make headway in the spaces that we're going, we have to have some type of decorum. And I've spoken to a few people about that. I'm like, man, if we really want to take this thing over, we really got to do that. And fast forward, and I was telling Ticket, I said, Ticket, I told Town, I says, man, you can't be disrespecting these. And I told them privately, you can't be disrespecting these fighters like this. And then when the person that they speak of basically talk to them directly, they change, in my opinion, they changed the narrative and say you're talking about the whole fans. Kenny Porter said the guys that make the videos. So it was a concise, concentrated message to the person, and then the narrative changed to the fans. The comment wasn't towards the fans. The comment was toward the people who were calling him out of his name. And at the end of the day, and this is my personal opinion, this is what I believe, and I stand on this. If you got to carry the same energy on the line that you carry in person, whether you're a holy roller or whether you're somewhere in the middle like me or whether you're a street dude. I genuinely believe that, and that's where it went left, because the whole narrative changed. Ticket got the message.
Let me
go ahead, 70. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna respond to you real quick, Fred.
Uh-huh.
If that's the case, Fred, then all this is for naught, because you should have just came out, and when you made your video and you was responding to Kenny, you said you was laughing at the fans. You said, "Oh, y'all broke, y'all this and that. Y'all don't go to the fight." If you now you're talking about,
no, I said YouTube.
But, right, but that include all of us.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Look, bro.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
You could have clearly said, because you clearly talking about Ticket in Town. I already knew that, but why didn't you just say that Ticket in Town? Because then you involve everybody.
Well, I only can quote what's given.
And I'm gonna be clear. That's Kenny's responsibility. Kenny needs to come out and say the names of who he talking about.
I want to say something on behalf of them, since they ain't here, and I share the same damn opinion as them. Man, they grown ass men, man. They supposed to be boxers. Everybody not gonna like you. Everybody disrespect. Man, come on. They be having people call them bitch ass niggas and all of that shit. And they be letting these motherfucking different trainers and people call them out. Oh, that's cool. But us as fight fans who pay their revenue, we don't have the right to have our opinion. Man, fuck yourself. Ain't nobody that important. The difference between us and everybody else is we not kissing no fucking ass to be accepted. Everybody don't have to kiss their ass. Okay? And that's all you look. If he had you should say, man, look, honestly, you should say, look, man, that's how they feel about you. And you think everybody like you? Everybody ain't like Muhammad Ali. Come on, man. Grow up. Grow the fuck up. You supposed to be some fighters.
LVZ.
And the dead giveaway to how crazy and controlling that Kenny is the fact that he want to control what everybody else say.
Right.
He want to control what people that got the mic say.
This channel, our channels, most of our channels is the shit that we be saying at home. How you gonna stop me from talking the way I talk regardless? I don't care that you know Kenny Porter. I don't. That's your business. I don't care to meet Kenny Porter. You do. That's your business. But you don't tell us how to talk. You don't. Town go visit boxers all the time, Fred, just like you do. Don't you think he could go visit Kenny Porter if he fucking wanted to? He don't want to. That's just not his cup of tea. God damn. Just like some people don't like Floyd.
You're reiterating what I'm saying. I said if you I'll say it again. This is getting redundant.
We heard what you said, and like I said, the testament of what everybody been saying about him controlling Sean and being controlling is exhibited through him trying to control the fans and control what people say
It's
about
not the fans. It's not
No,
the fans.
Who do you think I am, Fred? Fred, what do you think I am? No, I'm not going to. No, because I'm going to allow. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm not going to allow you to morph me into a media member. I'm not a media member. I'm not a journalist. I'm a fan. The name of my channel is Black Fight Fan
TV. We are fight fans first. We just reporting. We giving it to the people. We giving it to. If anything, Kenny Porter should look at our channels and go, "Damn, this is what the fans think of me." The people who are actually paying the cable subscriptions to watch my son fight. The people like me who paid to see Thurman versus Porter. I ain't getting no chump ass motherfucking free pass. I worked my ass off and paid to go up there to New York and spent my bread and sat and watched the fight. And I'm allowed to say, hey man, I don't like this dude. His style ugly, man. His style ugly. I don't like that. I don't think his father that good of a trainer. I'm able to say that. It's a lot more I say. And guess what? It's because I'm a fan. At home, me and my dad saying the same shit. And for people to say, oh, because they got a bunch of people listening, they shouldn't say what they saying. I mean, come on, man. That sound moist as shit. It sound moist. Moist. Extra moist.
So Fred,
with a hard T. Moist.
Let me ask you this, Fred. So when you say the disrespect, man, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna try to step, man. When you say the disrespect, it's just the fact that he was referred to as K Diddy.
Well, whenever you call someone out their name, if you have no relationship with them,
can you answer the question? Is it because he called you K Diddy? Is it K Diddy? What's the name that's bothering him? Is it K Diddy? Is it Kango?
I don't know. Whatever y'all are calling him, was it K Diddy, Nino Brown, all that stuff? I haven't had this conversation with him. I'll be honest. I haven't had the conversation with him about his name or nothing like that. I'm just saying this. If he responded in that manner,
then why you talking for him? If you ain't talking to the man, if you ain't talking to the man about this stuff, why you talking for him?
Because we got a free Kango, Fred Porter.
Okay, are we done? Okay, now, all I'm saying is this: we have to. Everyone is an independent variable. I'm basically going up against a mob mentality right now. Whether you're right.
Could you explain what the definition of an independent variable is? Because I'm from Texas and I'm kind of slow and ignorant. Could you please explain to me what it? I don't know what an independent variable is. Could you please explain that to me, please?
All I'm saying is this.
No, I'm serious, man. I need you. What you ain't gonna help a brother out?
It means you're a person, man.
You stand alone. A variable that stands alone, like you're by yourself, independent.
Person.
It means I'm a person.
Yeah, independent variable. One thing that you can't control. A variable is something you can't control. It's nothing. It's a bunch of different things.
Like x squared minus y equals x.
Let's do one thing, dude. Let's not talk over people. If you mean he's one person with one opinion, say one person with one opinion.
I'm not talking though. That's how Fanon, please. Man. What? Why can't we just have dialogue? I'm not changing my dialogue for y'all. Y'all gonna change
because the dialogue is this, man. And I'm not going to get into too much. I haven't heard too much of this. But when you speak into a group of people, speak to the people in a way that they know clearly what you mean. An independent variable is a finance term. Just say that, hey man, we all got our own opinions. I'm sorry, man. That's just a pet peeve of mine, man, because I don't like to interpret.
How am I talking over an audience, and these are my and y'all are my contemporaries? How am I talking?
What's a contemporary, Fred? What's a contemporary? Explain the contemporary. Could you please give me that definition, Fred? Could you give me that definition? Let me go because I got I'm on my phone, so I can't Google it.
Talk about drugs, and when 78 tell his stories and use your lingo, I have to relate to the story. That's all. I have to do my best to relate to the story.
But Fred, that's our platform, Fred. That's what we do.
And that's what I do. So how am I talking over you? I don't think
you are talking over me. I don't know what a contemporary is. I'm asking you, and you go in the conversation like I don't even like you idiot. You should know what a contemporary is. I need help. I'm asking you for help.
No, stop it. I'm not gonna go there. Can we carry this conversation? Because
well, can we go back? Okay, so can we go back to my question, man? Because I'm like, for real, Fred. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love you like cook food, man. Nah, I love you like a play cousin. I love you know, I've been watching I'm from Ohio. I've been watching Sean Porter for quite some time, man. Going back to the amateurs. I've been a fan and I've followed him. I have an adoration for their relationship, you know, all of that good stuff, man. Right. I just find it very, very hard to believe that all of this shit is about him being called K Diddy, man. We talking about K Diddy, like practice. Like we talk about K, like if is that the genesis or not? Is that the root cause of all of this? If that's the root cause, then that's I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That's tender. And if it was a situation where he had a problem, you know what I'm saying, with Town and Ticket, you know what I mean, or whatever the case may be, then all of this could have been avoided by just, you know, while we doing the tough talk and the huffing and puffing and stuff like that, you just put the name on it or address them, you know what I'm saying, directly. Because what happens is when you throw those blanket statements out there like that, that incorporates people like myself who I've been following Sean Porter since he was a child, you know what I'm saying? And I'm one of the few people that actually, I like Sean Porter style. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's an incredible athlete. As a former football player, I admire him. I admire the headbutt and all, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. So for me, you know what I mean? I'm the shark that's caught in the net when you fishing for tuna. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's the case. So I'm just trying to get clarity on this whole entire situation because I'll be honest, I'm lost and I'm really tired of talking about it.
He did mention in the quote that about Sean Porter is afraid of Earl Spence. Now, y'all are entitled to your own opinion. I told you September 9th, when all this shit is done, I'm going to tell the whole fucking story about how everyone's been bamboozled in the whole scheme of things. So I don't care who you have on either side of the fence. I'm going to tell you guys the truth.
So let me stop you there.
Yes,
so is it about the disrespect, bro? Or is it about that people have the opinion that he's afraid of Sean Porter? Because those are two separate independent variables.
Well, I'm glad you used independent variable. Now, what I would say
Greco-Roman wrestling. That's Sean Porter style.
Either way, no matter how you feel about Sean or saying that he's afraid of him, see, the narrative is maybe it's a composite of everything. Like maybe it's a disrespecting name and saying Sean Porter is afraid of Earl Spence. Maybe it's everything. It's all muttered into one big sculpture, whatever the case may be.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, when the dust settles, when the winner of Danny Garcia fights, the winner of Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, is signed to fight Earl Spence, I will tell you the whole goddamn story. I done told 78 half of it, but I will tell you the whole story, and you guys gonna sit back and be like, I can't believe it. They put the wool over my eyes.
Right.
And you guys gonna sit back and be like, damn, it's the same thing. This is the same thing that's going on. Republicans, Democrats, and independents is the same thing that's going on in boxing. But y'all are still, but we're so caught up in this fighter is afraid of that fighter is afraid of that fighter. It's about money. And when we understand, go ahead, feel free to interject.
I understand what you're saying, Fred, but we're not allowed to have our opinion, man.
No, I didn't say you couldn't have your listen. I didn't say you couldn't have your opinion.
You basically just did. Hold on. You basically just did. You told me that you basically just told me because I think somebody is afraid of somebody based on their actions, not just based on something I pulled out my ass, but based on, man, when they asked the man about Spence, he don't say nothing. Now, like you say, I'm with Junior on it. If he's really pissed off about K Diddy, come on, man. It's dudes that I don't even know. When you pull up Kenny Porter's name, YouTube, they got a picture of Nino Brown and Kenny Porter on their joint, and they not LDBC. Other people feel that way too.
Or a monkey. He's been likened to a monkey several times.
We didn't do that. All we was talking about was he all in the video. Every time Sean trying to talk, he right over his shoulder like a parrot. We just said that 2-3 years ago. 2 and 3 years ago.
My issue with it all, man, to be honest with you, Fred, is like and I reiterate, man, I love you like a play cousin. But man, it's all over the place. Like this whole situation is just all over the place. Cause like even just now, man, when I asked, was it about K Diddy? Or was it about saying
I
it's
said,
finally scared.
and I answered you. I
No,
answered you.
you
I said
didn't,
maybe
Fred.
it's just a.
You know what I find extremely intriguing about this whole situation is that Fred, you ain't talked to Kenny Porter.
I don't talk to him. I told you I don't talk to him during camp.
You haven't even talked to him. So
I told you I don't talk to him during camp. I told you that last week.
Like Ticket would say, a bunch of malarkey. Okay.
What does malarkey mean?
I don't know. It's a shingle.
Exactly.
Hey, look, I'll tell
You're
you
talking
exactly.
over me.
It's a shingle. It's a
Fanon,
shingle.
he's talking over me. Yell at him. He's talking over me.
It's Irish. It means dookie. I know what that means. That means dookie. It's Irish.
I'm being facetious.
Look, no, it's a shingle. But what I'm saying is, we don't have. I mean, Kenny Porter, he said statements directed straight at us, man, and you know it. He said that.
But we got it called.
You can't see one of the things that you morphed in the whole situation is you try to group us into the boxing media. We not the boxing media. I don't get no press pass, Fred. Never have.
Now let me say this.
I am no. You can't.
Okay, finish.
You have to be held accountable to that. You don't want him to be held accountable by the fans. Now you saying stuff like, "Oh, well, how did this get twisted in there?" Well, because he talking at people. If he was serious or trill, he would say these guys' names. But he not trill. He's doing the exact same thing that you saying. If he got a problem or something like that, he should be man enough to address that man. But he don't want to. He don't want that energy, because if he really wanted that energy, he would say Town Business on the internet. He would say Ticket TV. He would say Black Fight Fan. He don't want that. But what you did was you incited and put gasoline on something that didn't even need that. You fanned the flame. And that's what I've been telling a lot of these guys that's been going on with this narrative. You jumped on here to help them push their fight, to help them be talked about. And I didn't appreciate you using our people for that. I didn't appreciate that, because a lot of people are saying things about you that I don't appreciate. You know, you my partner, I mess with you, and we family or whatever, and whatever we got going on behind the scenes, what we got going on. But these people interpret you, these people that you don't respect, because you constantly bash them intellectually on your channel every day. It offends them. And these are the same people that were supporting you when you was going at Oscar. You can't do that and not expect to be held accountable.
But Black Fight Fan, you guys muttered all over my words, and this is my exact quote. I said, if you talk bad about these fighters,
but
you have to have. Listen, let me finish. Please let me finish.
Who is he talking to? Who is he talking to?
I'm talking about me right now.
No, who is Kenny talking to? Who is he talking to?
I don't know who he's talking to.
Because this is about Kenny Porter. This is not about Frederick Hawthorne. Okay. This is not about Fred Hawthorne. Okay? This is not about Fred Hawthorne. This is about Kenny Porter and somebody coming up to him at a fight, possibly tapping him on the shoulder and doing something to him, or him doing something to them. See, because this is not a joke. This is not funny. This is serious.
Well,
Kenny Porter
will
be in New York. He will be in New York in 2 weeks. Okay? And he done put that type of energy out there. It's not acceptable.
Well, if this is serious, then it should be respect across the whole entire board.
No. You don't get to make the rules. You don't make the rules for respect, Fred. You don't own the copyright for respect.
I'm not claiming
your interpretation of respect and how you perceive respect is not universal. It's not universal. It's not universal.
You're taking everything that I say down a one-way road. You're not even ready for interpretation, ready for understanding or comprehension. You just taking everything that I say down a one-way road. You're not even looking at the other side of the coin.
I disagree.
You're not even looking at it. All you're saying is Fred is wrong, Kenny's wrong, Fred is wrong, no matter what I say.
I disagree. I don't see it like that. I disagree.
Well, I mean,
I have contemplated both sides of the coin, and extreme contemplation, brother. Because if you notice, I didn't say anything to you. I didn't respond. I just let you make 20 videos over the last 3 days, and I didn't say a word. And I responded this morning on my show. So I have evaluated your perspective and how you interpretate things. And I even came out this morning and said, you know, I have to respect your position and respect who you are as a person and know that you're not gonna see things the same thing the way I see it. I said that, Fred. Did you not hear that? Did you not hear those things that I said before? Those disclaimers that I gave?
I caught like 70% of the show.
Right.
So
Okay.
if I missed something,
I opened up with that and was very thorough.
Can I try something?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Fred, let me ask
What's
you a
up?
question because I'm kind of neutral to it. Let me make sure I understand. Are you saying, from what I saw the video with Kenny Porter, and Kenny Porter said that he thought that certain people with YouTube channels didn't understand what was going on because if they think that one fighter is afraid of another fighter, that they don't understand boxing. Because at a certain point in time, all the fighters that are afraid have already gone away before they get to the level that Sean Porter's at. So where we have all these fight fans that ain't never gonna go to, if they go to a fight at all, they're not gonna get down to the front row where he is. And if they do get down to the front row where he is, that they'll never talk to him like they do on the internet. Is that? And I just need a simple yes or no. Is that pretty much what Kenny Porter said?
Whatever. I'm not interpreting what he's saying.
I'm just trying to see, did I paraphrase that? Do I have the right understanding?
He said if buy a ticket, you can't do that. Get a front row seat, you can't do that. I'm not going to.
Okay, but look, he basically said, let me summarize it again. He said his point was that there are a lot of boxing channels that weren't in existence when Sean Porter became a pro, that they now have video channels where they can say anything that they want. And they're talking about Sean Porter's afraid of this guy, or I think he's speaking specifically about Errol Spence. And that these guys are saying things and they don't understand what the real deal is, that there are no boxers who are afraid of each other at this level. And that it really is about money. And that if, and he used the example of Danny Garcia, and how Danny Garcia originally didn't want to fight Sean Porter, but when the money got right, he was okay with fighting Sean Porter. And now you're there. Now we're at the fight, right? And these people who don't understand the business of boxing and don't have enough money to come to the fights, or have enough money to sit.
I think those are separate.
No, it was
I
the
think
same.
you're bleeding into.
It was the same conversation.
I think that's the same interview. I think that's the same
interview. Same interview, but it's two statements, two different statements.
I'm telling you what he said.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He said this in one
play
breath. It's the only video I saw.
But nah, just play it.
Let me ask. It's a yes or no question, Fred.
Just play the interview. I can say yes or no instead of you paraphrasing it.
Hold on.
No, we're not going to play the interview.
I'm just asking, do I have the proper understanding? Do I comprehend what Sean Porter's dad said? That's yes or no.
As it relates to
what he said.
As it relates to not understanding what's going on, I would say yes.
Okay, great. So I understand that. That's what he said. He said that boxing is a business and that no fighters are afraid of each other. And you have these YouTube channels who have a voice that did not originally have a voice when Sean Porter turned pro, and they're saying all this stuff. That's what he said.
You have a run-on sentence, though. You have a run-on sentence. I believe
I'm not writing a sentence. I'm talking. There's no such thing as a run-on sentence if I'm talking.
So now, okay, I'm not writing two statements together.
Fred, I'm gonna walk through this. I know I understand correctly. I said what he said verbatim. It's not a direct, it's not a verbatim. It's not a direct quote, but everything he said, I said.
Just play the interview. That's all I'm saying.
No,
I don't know. I don't know the interview verbatim.
Fred, I'm not going to play the interview. I'm going to verify that that's what he said, and I know it's what he said. That's the only interview I've seen. I know that's what he said because I was insulted by it.
And what's the point?
Here's the point.
Thank you.
Bullshit fuckery is the point. Because number one, I don't care. I am not in the business of boxing. Well, let me not give you my point. Let me try to share the point of what people have been expressing in a way that is not below you. People are saying, I don't care what Kenny Porter says. Kenny Porter works for me. I don't work for Kenny Porter. I pay Kenny Porter money. Kenny Porter doesn't pay me money.
Yeah, but you changed this quote by
Hold
talking.
on.
But listen,
This is what Black Fight Fan TV said. I am a fight fan. I don't have to wonder what you do. You have to give me what I want for my money. And if we are going to be fight fans, we're not in the business of boxing because we'll say the same thing that we say to Anthony Joshua fans. I don't care what his pay-per-view numbers are. He's not paying me. I'm paying him.
For nine, but
I
you
don't
just said
have
a
to be
quote.
respectful.
You just said a quote.
I'm going to finish my point, then I'll let you go.
Oh, I appreciate it. Go ahead.
I do not have to be respectful of Sean Porter other than to pay in some way, shape, or form for the services his son provides. And we do that. We are subscribed to Showtime. We're subscribed to HBO. We watch him. We talk about him for years. If somebody thinks that if we think that he's a coward, his solution to that problem can be one of two things. He can either do something that would change our mind, or he can blame us for what we think. Blaming us for what we think will get him nowhere. Changing his actions will get us our money. Proceed.
Now, you're speaking for a group of people.
I'm speaking for myself.
But you're speaking,
and I'm repeating what people said.
But you have to be speaking for yourself if you're going to use a first person account. Now, what I'm saying is this.
Oh, stop, man.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm not trying to make this a court of law. And
it's
that's
not
what
a court of law.
It is upside the head with
straightforward conversation.
And it's okay, but let me talk.
I'm sorry, Chris Dodges. Go ahead, man.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Now, you said he was talking to YouTubers, correct? Right? Now, my point is, when did that quote get to talk about the 5 million boxing fans? When did that quote represent 5 million people? That quote didn't represent.
I'll tell you, Fred.
But let me finish. I'll be glad. Let me finish. But when, at the end of the day, the message gets screwed when people start running on YouTube, and maybe you can say, I excited a riot, and that's fair. Because in order to fight something, it must be equal or greater energy, right? So at the end of the day, that's what it was. Anyways, what I'm saying is this for now. You can't take the quote and speak for the masses of people if the quote is concise and direct. So all I'm saying is he
didn't mention names.
Let me finish.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Fred. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If YouTube just wants to be personalities on YouTube, I respect all of that. But there is a fraction of us that wants to do both. Am I right or wrong?
Oh, it ain't me.
Right or wrong about what?
No, I said there's a fraction of us that wants to do.
Hey man, you don't change the subject, man.
I'm not changing the subject.
You're leading me with a question somewhere else. Just state your case regarding to what Kenny Porter said, and let's keep it there.
That's fine. That's fine. Now, at the end of the day, this represents a whole house, right? So let's say the LDB is a whole house, right?
Whole house or whole house?
Like HWHOLE.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was not the whole house. No. Now, I'm saying this, and if you don't mind, I've spoken to 78 about this, like in private, like for real, and I'm real genuine when I say this. And I even told 78 when we ready to go, I got money. So it's not even about that. But what I'm saying is this: I believe what this house is can be 2 houses, and then 3 houses, and then 4 houses.
You know you're off of what Kenny Porter said, right? You're not anywhere near. You're walking way away from the subject.
No, I'm not.
Did Kenny Porter?
The same way you told the story about Muhammad Ali. Can I tell my narrative?
No. That's a different context.
It's y'all show. I'll just shut up and listen.
No, just stay on the subject.
I am on the subject. When you have a person that's going to court and you represent him, don't you talk about how he helped out at 17? He saved the kid's life.
No, you don't. That was a movie. That's not real.
Okay, well, I don't know. I've never faced the judge.
Dude, that's why I was talking about the rap song. You living in a rap song. That's why I said that.
No, I'm not living in no fucking rap song.
You living in a Drake song. You living in a Drake song. Answer the question about Kenny Porter.
Right now. You acting real sensitive.
Now I'm acting sensitive, Fred. Now I'm acting sensitive.
You are, because all you're doing is attacking me. You haven't asked.
No, I'm asking you. I'm trying to bring you back around to whether or not we understand what you said, what Sean Porter said.
Okay,
you said we didn't comprehend. I didn't comprehend, or Black Fight Fan did not comprehend. So I was clarifying. Is that what the dude said?
I answered that question already. I don't know what you want to ask me the question for. You're being repetitive.
Okay, so let me move on to the next question.
I haven't finished my statement.
Are you making a statement or answering a question?
Oh my God. It's y'all show. Go ahead. Go ahead, lawyer Fanon. You're in charge.
Get him. This is your host, Junior the Truth.
Bye, Fred.
Thank you so much, man. For taking the time to tune in to the Smoke City Mobcast. Thank you so much, man. Shout out to Fred, Barbershop Conversations, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the entire chat, man. Listen, man. Be sure to go over to the website over at www.ldbcsports.com, man. Create a profile while you're over there. It's absolutely 100% free. 100% free. You want to go over there and you do not want to miss any of the announcements that are coming over from the LDBC. So do that, man. And be sure to tune in every Wednesday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to the Smoke City Mobcast, man. Shout out to Nabil Khan and the Super Chat, man. See you, family. And let me make sure. And shout out to Truth Speaker. Truth Speaker said, Fanon, you make perfect sense that anyone could follow. Fred is in denial and keeps changing the subject. Blood boxing, you got me laughing. I give up. And the Bill Khan says, aren't y'all brothers, man? Y'all giving the racists and Joshua fans what they want. Come on, fellas. Anyway, man. Thank y'all so much, man. Really, truly appreciate it, man. This is Junior the Truth signing off, man. I'm on. Oh, well, don't worry about me being an Ohio-born player, man. But I do want you to continue to support us, man. Support everybody that was in the Mobcast, man. What's understood needs no explanation, man. We love you guys, man, and we'll see you next week. All right, family.